Welcome to TV 50 and WGRG 100.5 FM Geneseo and Green Machine Football. I am John Rowley along with Clint Rice on a beautiful day here from J.D. Darnell High School as we get ready for this first round game against the Yorkville Foxes here.
John, it is a beautiful afternoon. Sun shining, got a nice kind of westerly breeze here blowing in the press box here with us, and Geneseo is getting set to receive the kick. They're on their in their north end zone. Foxes will kick to the north, and Geneseo, of course, will try to march it south. Both teams come into tonight's ball game with a 6-3 record. This afternoon's ball game 6-3, and number 4 seed Geneseo against number 5 seed Yorkville. And Yorkville, in their losses, 3 losses this year, were to some pretty high, powerful teams that, you know, if either of these teams were to continue down the road, they may see them later.
You're exactly right, Clint, and as indication how strong the wind is blowing, the ball is blown off the tee for the second time now as we get set to start this game. The Yorkville Foxes have white jerseys with red pants and trimmed in red with a black helmet and overall white socks and black shoes, it looks like. And Geneseo in the traditional green shirt, yellow pants, yellow helmet, the G on the side, black. Here we go. Kickoff from the south to the north. Squib kick downfield, going to be fielded by Geneseo at the 23-yard line. Number 47 the carry, Ryan Peterson, and brings it back over the 30-yard line to the 32. And that's where Geneseo's off to take off to start this first-round playoff game.
About the 32-yard line, John, and Welge just gets banged up just to start the game. That left ankle, and just not what you want to see happen to him, as he's going to limp to the side, and he's not going to be able to make it on his own power. They're going to send a guy out to assist him. Yeah, he'll make it there. He's going to make it off, and hopefully it's just a little stinger, and he'll be able to recover from that and get back on the field.
Posey, number 74, checks in for him, the junior, 191-pound, lined up at that right guard position right next to Biondi, number 76, or left side. Glazier along with Blank. Motion to the backfield goes north. Fake handoff. Give the ball to Jackson up the middle. Number 42 picks up 5.
Nice movement off the ball for Jackson as he gets the first carry of the ball game. Moves up about 5 yards. Going to bring a 2nd and 5 for the Leafs.
Just underway this first round playoff game here at Geneseo. Nice crowd on the sidelines for both teams. Band situates himself down at the north end zone as Geneseo breaks the huddle, 2nd and 5, just underway. Wide right goes to Smith along with Russell. Motion in the backfield, gives it to Augie Anderson, number 28, looking for a corner. Got a convoy in front of him. Gets over the 40, down to about the 42. It'll be just short of a first down, I think, Clint.
Augie haven't called his name in a while as he got in the backfield slot there off that right side. And picked up a nice 4-yard gainer, 3rd and 1 for the Leafs.
So up front for Geneseo, they open the game with Clemmer at center, number 57, flanked by Posey, number 74, along with Glazier, number 65. Tackles are Blank, number 70, along with Biondi, 76. Tight end set near side this time is DeSmith, number 36. Full house backfield behind Gray, the quarterback. Going to turn and give it to his halfback, number 44, the carry. Nice line surge. Noren with the carry over the 45-yard line. Nice surge by the left side that time of offense.
Aaron Cuban with the carry there to pick up the first down for the Leafs. Number 44, and that moves the ball to about the 45, just about the 46-yard line, Geneseo territory. So first possession with the ball, able to turn out a first down.
Now Russell goes wide to the right side and to Smith near side at the wide receiver position. One back in the backfield, motions Cuban in the backfield, going to give the ball to fullback. Jackson with the carry, going to give him 3 yards.
Yorkville Foxes stack him up after a gain of 2.
Looks like some dust being kicked up out there, Clint.
Well, after the ball game a week ago against Rochelle was kind of wet, the field probably hasn't had much attention. Now the surface that was once wet then is dried up and creating a little bit of dust there on the field.
Overload near side on the left side. Biondi jumps over next to Blank. Gray, quarterback, receiver near side also. Going to give the ball. Option play near side. Gray's going to keep the ball. Picks up about 3 on the play that time. Moves over into Yorkville territory. Going to bring up 3rd and about 4.
Gray just conservatively come around this left end. And the pitch man was covered, so he tucked it under and went upfield. Picked up 4 yards, 3rd and 4 for the Leafs with 9:50 to go here in this first period. We're just underway. First round IHSA playoffs.
In the backfield with Gray. Fullback lines up Jackson, number 42. Along with Augie Anderson, number 28, and Cuban, number 44. Double wing formation this time. Russell out wide to the right side. Motion in the backfield, going to give the ball. Gray's going to keep the ball this time. First down by Gray as he gets over the 45-yard line down to the 44. Close to first down. I may be premature in saying first down, but it was close.
They're going to measure it.
They are going to measure it.
So Greg went around that left end, or actually the left side just from center, and able to pick and choose his way upfield for a nice 4-yard gainer.
They're going to give the first down to us, so
Welge comes back into the ball game.
A little bit of a limp in his giddy up, and he's been fighting that ankle all year, hasn't he, Clint? 9:15 left in this first quarter. Russell breaks the huddle first and comes out wide left, goes up against the Fox's 5-man front. They have a lot of guys walked up tight again. Crossbuck action in the backfield. Number 22 with the, just about broke that one is Noren. Just caught at the ankles as he picked up.
Real nice hole for Noren to get through off that right side. He just unable to get there just quite quick enough, or he would have been gone for 6. But nice 5-yard, 6-yard gain for Noren.
And we're seeing exactly what we've seen all year long. The Foxes for Yorkville are walking. They have 5 guys down in the formation in the front line, and all linebackers, defensive backs are walked up very tight within about 5 yards of the ball, except for one wide receiver, Russell's defender out here wide side to the left. Geneseo 2nd and 4. Sweep play near side, left side. Cut it back against the grain. It goes Cuban. He's got a block. He's going to be up close to the 23-yard line. Cuban with a nice run that time.
Cuban had a nice blockers out in front of him.
A flag was thrown, though, right at the point of attack as far as when he made that corner.
A little bit of a holding call, possibly.
Holding on Geneseo, but certainly all indications where the offensive line came to play today, Clint. So far today, they've been blowing some holes up front for them. So Yorkville will take that penalty and move him back. Negates a nice run by Cuban as he did move the ball down to about the 23-yard line. The flag will negate that. The flag was thrown at about the 36-yard line. They'll mark off the penalty from that spot, or from the 31-yard line. They'll mark off the penalty back to the 41-yard line of Yorkville. He's 2nd and 7 for Geneseo. 8:28 left in this first period. No score on the board. Tight formation for Geneseo. Jackson to fullback position. Double wing. Now we go in motion. Fake handoff. Sprint out action. Right side to pass the ball. Russell's down deep. Gray's going to keep the ball himself. Still on his feet. And be brought up short after a gain of about 1.
Russell really wasn't able to get off the line because he was being blocked by Yorkville. And I think Gray would have liked to have gotten the ball to him, but he just wasn't upfield far enough. So Gray, as he went around that right end, just tucked it under, tried to get what he could get. Picked up maybe 2. Coming up 3rd down the long, 6 for the Leafs with 8 minutes to go here in this first period.
So they break the huddle, and Clemmer brings them up to the line of scrimmage. Russell goes wide, this near side. Far side goes Nordstrom. Straight back to pass. Ball's put in the air and incomplete to Russell. Just throwing a little bit behind him that time. Nice effort.
You lean him a little bit, and he might have could have picked up 6 there, but pass thrown a little bit behind him, and Russell had to stop what he was doing and try to go backwards forward just off his fingertips. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, the problem with that pass play is that it's such a timing pass play. The ball's actually in the air before Russell actually makes his cut, so it's really all timing. And if it's off, but just by a half a step like that, that's what can happen. So Kincaid comes in to kick the ball. Return man number 1 back deep for Yorkville, stands at his 10-yard line. Kincaid fields a bad snap and makes the most of it. He kicks the ball down and rolls inside. Looks like it's down inside the 5-yard line as Russell kneels down and downs it at about the, can't tell where it's at.
Looks like it's about the 2-yard line, John. Brent Kincaid with a nice save there on what was a bad snap that he had to go to his left to get. Picked it up and got a kickoff. And the ball's inside the 5-yard line and about the 2 for the Yorkville Foxes as they start their first possession of the ball game.
So if you want to play field position, this is right now. We'll set them down deep like this. See if the defense can stop them here. Yorkville will show us everything today. 2 wideouts near side, 1 wideout to the right side. Defense, Boyster along with Nordstrom on the near side. Sprint out action coming. Quarterback's got the ball, puts the ball in the air, incomplete downfield as he went for the deep receiver, and Boyster on the carry, incomplete.
Boyster had nice coverage out here on that left side, and good pressure off the defensive line for the Leafs. Flushed him out of the pocket, made him roll to his right as he threw the ball upfield. Boyster there, and the pass was overthrown. 2nd down 10. Starting
up front for Geneseo on the outside, the end positions, Clemmer along with Ryan Brenny, number 88. Interior lineman looked to be for Strady along with, I can't pick up who else it is, 2nd and 10. Fullback with a carry and stop short. Boy, no gain that time on the tackle. Looks like number...
Real nice tackle there by Poseen as he tried to come through the line, just wrapped up the legs.
From that linebacker position. He's in the middle linebacker positions along with...
Might actually lost a little yardage there.
Welge's also in that front line. Poseen is linebacker along with Paulson, number 35. Defensive backs are Boyster, number 19, Russell, 23, and Nordstrom, 34. Craner at the outside linebacker. Trying to set this defense. Dewey's in the defensive backfield also. 3rd and 10. Sprint out action this near side. Pressure in the backfield. Quarterback's going to keep it this time. Let me stop short of the first down, though. That depends on each second effort there, Clint. He may have got the first down.
I'd say he's real close to getting it, John, as he stretched our defense. First down for Yorkville as they move the ball over the 12-yard line. On a roll out to the right, they spread the defense for the Leafs. And they had the far side to work with.
Mike Matakis up front also for Geneseo, getting his start this afternoon on the defensive front for Geneseo. He's in the middle along with Verstrady. Outside is Clemmer along with Brinney. Linebackers, Craner, Paulson, Poseen.
Geneseo must have lined up off sides there.
No play was ran, so they'll mark off 5 yards against Geneseo. So bring up a 1st and 5 for the Yorkville Foxes. Going from the south to the north. Welds checks back in on defense, number 63. 2 wide outs to the left side, 1 to the right side for the offense of Yorkville. I formation. Gives the ball to tailback. He's
nice hit there by Nordstrom. Just stood him up and really popped him as he come around that right side.
Nordstrom really did lay one on him.
Yeah, great angle on it there. That's the one to see on TV. Nordstrom getting off the pile a little slow as he had some people hit him in the back as he made the initial hit, but real nice pop there by Nordstrom.
Yorkville will line up an I formation in the backfield, and they'll put wide outs, 2 one side, 1 the other side, almost every play. Quarterback's a threat both to throw the ball and run the ball. They break the huddle. The center and tackle and guards up front. They have 2 wide outs to the Geneseo's right side, 1 to the left. Now they'll drop back to pass, looking to throw the ball. It's in the air, downfield, and in over everyone's head, incomplete. They'll bring up a 3rd and 3 for Yorkville.
Boyster in coverage out here on this far side, or near side to us on the camera side, far side the Geneseo team, but real nice coverage there by Boyster. If it would have been a good pass, it could have been a nice chance of interception there.
Yeah, Boyster was closest to the ball of anybody that time. Nice spiral by the quarterback. They break the huddle, 3rd and 3. The ball is on the 20-yard line, 18-yard line of Yorkville. Fullback with a carry, breaks through, gets tackled there after a gain of about 5 or 6. Welge on the tackle.
Welge, you just saw him from that defensive line, was able to come up and make a nice ankle tackle to bring him down, but Yorkville picked up the first down. They're moving out of their own territory. Ball sits at about the 26-yard line.
5:23 left in this first quarter, no score on the board. Yorkville in their initial possession of the game. Geneseo on their opening possession, moved the ball well, but stalled out. 1st and 10, 2 backs, 3 backs in the backfield. Quick sweep play.
Poseen over there on that far side really kind of stirred things up.
Craner in the tackle to force the play. Up front for Yorkville, number 58. Their 2 tackles are both, one tackle's about 250, their tackle's about 225, which is number 72. He's tall, lanky looking fellow over there. The center lines up, number 65 is 210 pounds. The right guard, number 67, is 268. And their left guard would be number 54, 190 pounds. 2nd and 8, quick pass, downfield it goes. On the coverage, and he may break free. It's a completed pass, and he's brought down at the midfield by Kurt Russell. As a well-executed play that time by Yorkville as a little one-man screen play.
Well, and you had said, John, we'll see everything today, and there it was. A real nice play, and there was 2 guys out there in coverage, and the one guy made a real nice block on almost both of them.
And timeout was called by Geneseo.
So the Leafs going to call timeout with 4:32 to go here in this first period. Yorkville comes into the ballgame, like we said, with a 6-3 record, but those 3 losses against some really tough competition. I think they're going to put up a real nice fight for us here this afternoon at J.D. Donnell Senior High School.
Yeah, 2 other losses were one was Riverside Brookfield, and the other one was to Morris this year. So some real competition there in their conference Yorkville has.
And they say that Morris team is just something unbelievable this year.
I believe their third loss this season was against Geneva. I believe that's who their third loss was this season. But they have quite a few weapons in that backfield, both running the ball and throwing the ball. So they move the ball out to midfield. It'll be 1st and 10 for Yorkville. Going from the south to the north, their white jerseys, red pants, and black helmets. Geneseo in the green jerseys, yellow pants, and black shoes, and yellow helmets. 1st and 10, eye backs in the backfield. 2 wideouts near side, tight end sets on the left. Second man through is going to get the carry. Number 5, and brought down after a pickup of about 5. Brought down by Russell and Boyster. Give him 6 yards. A flag on the play.
There's a flag on the field. There might be. See what the call is here.
Long discussion out there by the referees. Flag's going to be wiped off. No penalty after all, Clint. So the play will stand. Chris Springer checks into the game, number 12. So the play will stand. Pickup of 6 on the play. Let's call it 2nd and a long 3. Maybe 4. Moves the ball into Geneseo territory down to the 44-yard line. Wide receiver wide to the left side of the offense. Boyster on the defense for Geneseo. 4-4 defense for the Leafs. Motion the backfield, number 1. Quarterback's going to sprint out, far side. Pressure, going to tuck the ball in and run with the ball. And being hit once and twice, finally went down. Russell had a shot at him.
Springer made a nice tackle over there on that side by wrapping up the legs. First down for the Yorkville Foxes. I almost called them the Foxville Yorkies.
Yeah, you'll have that. Moves the ball down to the 37-yard line of Geneseo. And that quarterback, once he gets out there, if nobody's open, he's going to tuck it in and run.
He's got some rushing yards this year, John. He can make things happen, and so far he's really mounted a nice drive.
McQuaid, the junior, 6'1", 180 pounds. Now he's going to sprint out near side. Pressure in the backfield. Downfield it goes, incomplete, and the flag's going to be thrown for defensive interference.
That was a good play by Dewey. The thing was, the pass was thrown incorrectly, and the receiver had to come back for it, and Dewey's just on the wrong side of the ball. And he's going to be flagged for pass interference. So it'll be 1st down for Yorkville with 3:50 to go here in this first period. We're scoreless. Yorkville is driving on the Leafs.
They're on their opening possession of the game. Have a little bit of a breeze at their back as they go down from the south to the north. Now they'll march the penalty off from the original line of scrimmage. March off 10 yards and put the ball right down at the 22-yard line.
Nice healthy penalty there.
So 1st and 10 for Yorkville on the 22-yard line. They break the huddle already. 1 back in the backfield, 2 wide outs to the left side, 1 to the right side for Yorkville. Fake handoff in the backfield, and Welge brings the quarterback down for a sack in the backfield.
Welge had a shot at him, and he made sure that he hung on to him, and he did.
Wrapped him up well that time. I suppose they just wanted to try to get outside that containment of Welge, but he had nothing doing that time and wrapped him up and threw McQuaid to the ground for a loss of about 5, maybe 6 yards in the play. Let's call it 2nd and 16 for Yorkville. Moves the ball back to the 27-yard line. Straight quarterback sprints out right side, pressure. Posine's got pressure, ball's downfield and incomplete, out of bounds. No way to catch that ball.
Pass overthrown as Craner was on coverage.
That just about hit the track. So it'll bring up a 3rd and 17 for Yorkville. 3:12 left in this first quarter, no score on the board. Geneseo's having some defensemen get close to that quarterback, just can't get him enough to stop that ball from getting passed downfield.
Well, they might have an opportunity yet today. John, game's early.
Yeah.
3:12 to go here in this first period. 3rd and a long 17 for Yorkville.
They go 1 receiver out wide this right side this time. Now the wingback comes in motion, number 1, to the same right side. Fake handoff in the backfield. Bunch of receivers downfield. Quarterback's going to tuck it in and keep it himself, and he's brought down. Nice tackle that time.
Springer come up and made a nice open field tackle. It's a name we haven't called in several weeks that we've kind of missed on the field. He's got a nose for the football and flies to it. And there was a real nice tackle there made by Springer to save a first down and bring up a fourth down and about, what do you got, 6 there, John, for Yorkville.
The ball's going to be on the 17-yard line of Geneseo, and they're going to try a field goal from the right hash mark. Like I said, a little bit of a breeze at their back slightly. Can't tell by the flag if it's going straight across. They'll try for the field goal. They'll set the ball down at the 25-yard line. Kicks up, and looks like that may be.
Oh, that baby should be good.
So Yorkville puts the points on the board first to make it 3-0 here. With 2:27 left in this first quarter, Yorkville 3, Geneseo nothing.
Well, that drive, John, that started back on the 2-yard line really kind of fizzled out for Yorkville by a nice defensive play by Derek Welch, who got in the backfield and dropped the quarterback for about a 6-yard loss. And Geneseo's defense able to hold there and force a field goal. So 3 points for Yorkville. They draw first blood here in this first round IHSA playoff game here on a brisk Saturday afternoon. Game time temperature of about 45 degrees with a nice steady westerly wind into our faces over here on the press box that we're broadcasting from this afternoon. So sun soon to be in here to keep us warm, John, as that sun will set, and later in the afternoon will actually be in our faces as the daylight dwindles away so quickly in the afternoons now.
Can't come soon enough here. Boy, it's a little chill. Back deep, Cuban along with Russell at their 5-yard or 10-yard line. Received this kickoff from Yorkville. 2:27 left in the first quarter. 3-0 Yorkville. Down it goes to Smith, number 36, going to get the ball. The big ex-fullback converted the tight end, brings it back out to the 42-yard line.
So nice field position for the Leafs as they're going to start at about the 42-yard line. You'd think they'd want to try to kick us a little bit deeper than that, but they don't want Russell to get a hold of the ball. I noticed a comment in the paper this morning from the Yorkville coach. He was concerned about Russell's playmaking abilities and like to probably see the ball stay out of his hands.
Speaking of that, Russell sets himself out wide to the right side along with the Smith on that same side. There's some motion in the backfield. Jackson with the carry, number 42, the fullback. Give him 5 yards on the carry.
Jackson had one guy to beat there and would have been in the open field.
Almost that inside handoff, maybe not 5 yards. Give him 4 yards on the carry, 2nd and 6. For Geneseo, moves the ball out to the 46-yard line of Yorkville. Same play we saw ran in the opening series of downs also. Tight formation this time. Russell at one end to Smith near side. Ball's fumbled. I believe Yorkville may have came up with it.
Yeah, I certainly do believe they did, John. Going to be Yorkville. Ooh, they're calling it 3rd down for the Leafs.
Gray must have got the ball back. The quarterback, 3rd down for Geneseo. So didn't get the snap cleanly that time.
Boy, Gray really had to work to get that ball too, because it was on the carpet right in front of the Foxes.
Sure was. There's a couple white jerseys very near that ball. So no gain in the play. We'll call it 3rd and 6 still. 1:28 left. Up we come. Clemmer's got a man right over his head there in this 5-man front of Yorkville. Drop back the pass. Gray's going to keep the ball. The receiver fell down was a problem that time.
Yeah, DeSmith just fell down as he come off the line. Otherwise, he would have been wide open, and Gray would have hit him with a nice pass.
Yeah,
but
exactly
put
right.
Geneseo in a punting situation again. So with 1:03 to go here in this first period, Geneseo forced to punt again on their 2nd possession.
Kincaid will drop back to handle the punt chores for Geneseo as he has all year. Stands at his own 34-yard line. Casserone back deep to return it for Yorkville. He's going to get a chance this time to return the ball. It's going to be brought down by Russell at the 20-yard line, 22-yard line as they fall forward.
Russell with a real nice tackle there as he tried to come around the end, and Russell just wrapped him up. So they're going to start at about the 22-yard line on their 2nd possession of the ball game. Yorkville scored first. If you're just joining us with about a 27-yard field goal, make the score 3-0. Geneseo's had the ball twice and punted both times. Got some yardage on the first possession, not so much on the second, but still plenty of ball game left.
And they break the huddle with 35 seconds left in this first quarter. I-backs in the backfield. Wide receiver out wide left of Yorkville's offense. Going to give the ball the 2nd man through. The tailback carries it, nothing that time, maybe a yard.
Matakis initial hit cleaned up there by Paulson. And Craner in there as well.
Call it 2nd. Call it 2nd and 9. A long 8. And that'll probably just about 16 seconds left in this first quarter. Up we come. 2nd and 8 for Yorkville. 7 seconds left. I-backs in the backfield. Give the ball to fullback. He can be stopped short. No gain in the play that time. Maybe a yard, if anything. But
Clemmer there to make the tackle. Can't tell who's going to get off the bottom of that pile. And it's going to be Paulson. So that's going to wrap up the first quarter here from J.D. Donnell Senior High School. Yorkville Foxes 3, Geneseo Maple Leafs nothing. We'll be back shortly.
This telecast is sponsored in part by Brian Garnett, Mike Hamer, and Eric Goff of A.G. Edwards, Alexander Lumber and Home Center, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Becker & Becker Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, Central Bank, Co-op Decorating Center, Eric Henderson and Greg Anderson of Country Companies Insurance and Financial Services, Dairy Queen, Tom and Doug Curran of Edward Jones, Geneseo Municipal Electric Utility, Farmers National Bank, Geneseo Telephone Company, Goodrich Equipment, Hazelwood Homes, Hammond Henry Hospital, IDC Tech Center, La Roma Pizza, Iron Kettle Restaurant, and Sam's Ultimate Car Wash and Laundromat. Mediacom, Northside Rexall Drugs, Precision Grounds Care, ProTech Auto Body, Turpins of Geneseo, WGRG 100.5 FM. Please patronize these businesses and let them know you appreciate their support of this telecast.
welcome back to Green Machine Football on TV 50 and WGRG 100.5 FM Geneseo as we get set to start this second quarter action of this first round playoff game, Class 5A. Yorkville Foxes with the ball in the lead of 3-0 in a 3rd and 8 situation from their own 26-yard line. Geneseo breaks her defensive huddle up front. Matakis along with Verstrady in the middle. Clemmer and Welch at the ends. Drop back to pass. A lot of guys out in the pattern. Pressure in the backfield. Quarterback scrambles. Going to be short of the first down. They're going to have to punt the ball, Clint.
It seemed like he ran a lot further forward than I thought maybe he got the first down, but he really dropped deep in the pocket. Genesee's defense chased him out and got the nice tackle.
As he runs that sprint out situation, that's what we're calling more of a sprint out, that he's attacking line of scrimmage when he makes the apex of his rollout. He's way deep. He's 7-8 yards deep when he makes that turn towards the line of scrimmage, so it's a long ways to get back to the positive yards. Now we're in a punt formation, and Russell's back to return this punt end-over-end kick. He's going to hit at the 40-yard line. He's going to catch the ball and try to make something out of it, but nothing. He might have a little seam. Nope, nothing. He's still dancing. He gets back to the 40-yard line.
Got to hand him that. He gave it a good run, and there were some nice blocks. There's some nice big hits close to him. He just couldn't quite get out. So Geneseo again starts with great field position. The ball just inside their 39-yard line.
Russell was dancing around there. Nowhere to go, though.
Oh, he got so many people close to him. If he could have just squirted through a couple guys, he could have been gone as everybody just kind of come to this corner of the stadium.
So here we go on offense. First series of downs from the south to the north. Tight formation for Geneseo. Wingbacks Cuban now goes in motion. Going to give him off the belly, off the right side. Looking to cut back. Finds a seam. Number 44, Cuban. Nice move back to the 50-yard line into Yorkville territory. First down. That's the belly action. We'd like to see the way Cuban ran that and read his block perfectly out in front of him.
Yeah, Cuban just getting upfield, extra effort, getting it done. Moves the ball over the 50, just inside the 49. Yorkville, first down Leafs with 11:07 to go in the second period.
In the game, checks Nordstrom, number 34. Double wing, Norn along with Cuban. Nordstrom sets wide left. Now motion to backfield. Quarterback's going to keep the ball. Number 10. Gray keeps it himself over the 40. He might go over the 30. Over the 35. Down to the 20, 23-yard line goes Gray. Little backside. Quarterback rides the fullback off the right side. Then he takes the ball and spins back to the left. And the quarterback keeper, design play.
Nice 27-yard pickup for Justin Gray, as he just kept the ball on the left side.
Get all that pursuit going one way, and then he takes it back the opposite. And that's what happened that time for a big gainer down to the 23-yard line of Yorkville. Wing back right side this time's Cuban. Now he goes in motion. First man through is going to be Jackson. He's got some green daylight in front of him too. He's going to go inside the 10 as he's wrestled out of bounds at about the 6-yard line.
Hole off that left side for Jackson. You could have drove a Mack truck through.
We had a bad angle on that one. Could still see the hole.
Yes, sir.
Nice job up front by the big fellas.
Geneseo picking up another first down. Trying to get the crowd in over on that far side. Stands for Leafs still not nearly as full as we'd like to see them.
First and goal from the 6. Overload on the right side or left side. This time Jackson with the carry. They are moving people out of the way there, Clint. Touchdown, Geneseo.
Jackson gets into the end zone for the Leafs as they put 6 on the board.
That was an impressive drive there, Clint. We saw some people getting moved out of the way that time down the field. So Geneseo puts their 6 on the board, and in comes Boyster for the PAT attempt. Now under the hold of Raschke, number 11. Josh Raschke, the senior. Clem run the snap. Winner of this game will take on Rochelle next week. Snap's good. Kicks up and good by Boyster.
Solid as can be. Nathan Boyster, real nice kick there. 7-3 the score with 10:34 to go here in the second period. This is WGRG 100.5 FM Geneseo. That's what the Leafs needed there, John. Get on the board here, get some momentum back. And nice, should be about a 40, 55-yard drive for the Leafs, and some nice things going on in the offense there to make that happen. Some great execution out of the backfield by Justin Gray.
We saw a few new little wrinkles there. Some different plays there. That series saw that belly action ran to perfection by a nice play by Cuban to read the block, and then Gray's backside run. And then the offensive line took over those last 2 or 3 plays. They just blew holes open for anybody that had the ball. Jackson picked up a bunch of yards there in that last couple carries. So
61-yard drive, 4 plays, 40 seconds on the clock. Used off the clock. 6-yard TD run by Jackson, and the PAT by Boyster. Good for that scoring drive for the Leafs.
10:34, and Boyster's on to kick the ball, kind of pushes up in there, and that's what it does. It just drops down, and they're going to throw a flag offsides for on Geneseo, it looks like. Five-yard penalty. Geneseo offsides is what the call is going to be, so they'll mark him back and tee the ball up to the 35-yard line. Once again, Nathan Boyster is just doing one of the high arcing kicks that goes downfield about 30 yards. And once again, that was just going to drop dead. So we'll kick it again. Boyster tees it up to the 35-yard line. A little bit of a breeze at Nathan's back as he prepares to kick this ball. Right-footed kicker, a little bit of a sidewinder to him. Once again, he arcs it up in the air and lets it hit the ground, and that's where they'll take it and bury it right away.
Craner there to make the hit as soon as Yorkville picked up the football. They're going to start at about their 31-yard line.
No return on that thing. They caught it on one bounce, and as soon as he caught the ball, Craner was there to welcome him to the 32-yard line, I guess it would be. 1st and 10 for Yorkville. 4-4 defense by Geneseo. Verstrady and Matakis in the middle. Clemmer along with Welch at the ends. Polson and Posey in the middle. Second man, I back in the backfield, going to carry the ball. He's going to break free. Over the 50 he goes. Only one man to beat. Can we catch him from the backside? He's going inside the 20, the 10, touchdown, Yorkville up the middle.
Geneseo just had a breakdown defensively and just took it right up the middle. Nice block in there by Yorkville to give them quite a lane, and their speedster took it 60-plus yards for the touchdown to put them back on top in this ballgame.
Give him a 67-yard run from scrimmage. For number 5, Ballman. And we didn't have anybody to catch him once he broke that about 20 yards downfield. Nobody could catch him from there, so they came answered right back.
Nice block there by Dewey. He come around that left side. And the PAT, as it was kicked, Dewey's hands knocked it down. So 9-7 the score. Yorkville on top with 10:20 to go here in this second period.
That happened very, very quick there, didn't it, Clint?
That's a great play by Dewey to get a hand up. And it's one of those, you know.
He just about went by the ball. He was so far penetrated that time. Came off the Geneseo's left side to block that PAT attempt. You never know what dividends that might pay down the road here. Score is 9-7 with 10:20 left in this second quarter.
Yorkville got a group of the student body here this afternoon with no shirts on. And 35, 40 degrees this afternoon wouldn't be a day you'd want to be doing that. They look to be having fun, keeping their crowd in the ball game.
Back deep for Geneseo's Russell along with Cuban. Stand at their 10-yard line. Knuckleball downfield it goes. Fielded there by John Craner, number 81. Looking for a seam up the middle of the field and gets the ball out, still on his feet. Out to the 45-yard line goes Craner.
Craner trying to make things happen. All he wanted was a football, and he followed his blocks and moved the ball to the 45-yard line.
He knew where that wall was supposed to be forming at, and he went right to it and got behind it, and they pushed him forward to the 45-yard line. So Geneseo's offense comes back on the field with 10:10 left in this second quarter, down by the score of 9-7. Up they come. Tight formation this time. Overload to the left side. This time Jackson's going to get the ball, number 42. He's got 5, 6, 7 yards this time on the carry, again off that left side of Geneseo's offense.
Plenty going for Jackson as he just followed his blockers, had a nice hole over that left side to get around in, and picked up a nice 8 yards, 2nd and 2.
Size-wise, our offensive line much bigger than what Yorkville's front line and their defense appears to be. Once again, we go overload to the left side. Cuban in motion. The second man's going to get the ball, number 44. Little mixed up in the backfield that time as far as handoff. Wasn't a real good match between Cuban and Gray, so it'll bring up a third and about a yard. About a foot, I should say. Balance line this time, tight formation, wing back on the right side is Cuban. Gonna give the ball to Jackson up the middle. First down plus some, moves the ball down to about the 43-yard line of Yorkville.
Jackson just with the plunge up front, following in behind the offensive line. Picked up the first down for Lease, moves the ball to about the 43-yard line, Yorkville territory. Geneseo on the drive here.
Now Russell breaks the huddle, breaks out wide to the right, to Smith wide to the left. Wing back on the right side. Now he goes in motion. Option near side. Gray's going to keep the ball. Gets the ball at the 40-yard line. Picks up maybe 3 in the play.
Gray really got hit hard as it even knocked his helmet off as he hit the ground. As he tried on a roll out pitch and just tuck it upfield. 2 guys there for Yorkville to meet him and really made a nice pop on him.
Let's just give him 2 yards in the play. 2nd and 8 for Geneseo. Ball's the 41-yard line of Yorkville. Break the huddle, and Russell comes out wide, near side, which is the right side, along with the Smith. Double wing formation. Now Anderson goes in motion.
Ball on the ground there for Gray.
Fumbled the snap once again here this late in the season. You wouldn't anticipate that to be the problem, but missing something up front. Clemmer at center along with Gray at quarterback. Missing the handoff, brings up a 3rd and 9 with 8 minutes left in this first half. Once again, Yorkville does have a 5-man front. They have a big nose guard right over the top of Clemmer. Nordstrom comes out wide this side, which is the right side. Gray looks him over, 3rd and 9. Option play, Gray's gonna keep the ball. and brought down after a gain of about a yard. So it's bring up 4th down for Geneseo. We'll have to punt the ball once again.
Gray's just getting beat up on that play as far as taking physical abuse. He's really getting hit hard and dropped to the ground. Have to figure out something a little bit different there if he's going to be taking that abuse. You don't want him to do that all afternoon. 7:20 to go here. And Geneseo going to be forced to punt. Nordstrom going to punt from about his 50. Yeah, be in about the 48-yard line, Geneseo territory.
Low snap. Kincaid fields the ball. End over end kick. Kind of pushes it down. They're going to let it roll and roll and roll and roll down to about the 6-yard line. That's where we'll down it. At the 6-yard line, number 47 on Ryan Anderson downs the ball at the 6. So just a couple little miscues on the offensive that time. Again, stalled things out for us. The fumbled snap, the option play that just really didn't go anywhere for us that time. So we kicked the ball away and then put the ball down the 6-yard line. And again, let's try to play field position the rest of this half. There's 6:58 left in this first half. 9-7. Yorkville's on top. Scoreboard's tough to read, isn't it, Clint?
It is with the sun shining directly on it.
I-backs in the backfield. Going to give the ball to fullback up the middle, number 45. No yardage in the play that time.
Leafs defense there. Craner, or I'm sorry, Poseen and Clemmer.
Number 45, the fullback for Yorkville, 210-pound fullback. I call it no gain of play. Maybe it was a half a yard if that, so it's 2nd and 9, 6:30 left in the first half. 9-7, Yorkville wide left, wide right they go. Dewey on the coverage. Quarterback's gonna keep the ball this time, going nowhere. Stopped after a gain of 1. A little mixed up for them that time, I think, Clint. Quarterback may have ran the wrong way.
Welge there to make the tackle along with Matakis. Matakis holding that left hand.
And Matakis is playing well today, Clint. Getting his chance to start today and shining. Coming for straight in the middle. So give them maybe a yard on that play. So it's 3rd and 9 for Yorkville. Like to pin them down deep here, Clint. Make them punt that ball from deep in their own territory. Wide left, wide right they go. Kind of a strange formation with both the wideouts on the right side are back off the ball quite a bit. Sprint out action. Looking to throw the ball downfield. Dewey with the interception. Dewey with a beautiful interception that time down at the 35-yard line.
Dewey just had field position on him and was able to go up stride for stride with him and jump him to bring down a great interception as Geneseo going to take over the ball on about the 33-yard line in Yorkville territory.
Andrew Dewey used all 6'3" of his height that time to bring that ball down. So he went high for that pass to bring it down. Interception. And Geneseo takes the ball over after the turnover with 5:39 left in this first half. Tight formation, double wing. Gray looks him over. Jackson at fullback position. This time Gray keeps the ball, number 10. He's going to get maybe 3-4 yards, moves the ball inside the 30-yard line, does Gray at quarterback.
Justin Gray followed in behind his offensive line off that left side, picked up a nice 5 yards. Didn't look like much from this vantage point until you saw where the ball was spotted.
Gray, Russell checks out of the game and Nordstrom comes in, number 34. He'll set himself out wide to the right side. Double wing. Now Cuban goes in motion. Cuban's going to get the ball on the left side, but stopped. No gain in the play. No. I don't know if he got any yardage on it or not, but he was stuck pretty hard right there. If he got the hand, I'll give him about a foot.
When the guy you're running behind in blank and you get off the bottom of the pile together, it's not a good sign. And blank just happened to be tangled up there. He come out a little bit of a giddy.
So it's 3rd and 5 for Geneseo. A little delay on the field as Cuban tries to put his helmet back together. And now they're breaking the huddle. Clock's on the move with 4:47 left in this first half. 9-7 Yorkville. Tight formation, 3rd and 5 for Geneseo. Crossbuck action in the backfield. Cuban with the carry. Up close to the first down. He's going to pick up the first down. Depends on where they mark down. They're still wrestling with him over there, Clint.
Couldn't tell where the ball went on the fake from this angle, John, but Cuban come up with it and a nice fake back towards us, and then Cuban went off that left side.
And they're going to stop the clock and maybe have to measure this one. He was fighting hard for the yardage over there. He knew where he had to get to. Did Cuban on the crossbuck action in the backfield. If nothing else, it's going to be 4th and just inches for Geneseo at the 24-yard line of Yorkville with 4:23 left in the first half. Oh, they got the first down by the length of a football.
First down, Geneseo with 4:23 to go in this second period. Score at this point, Yorkville 9, Geneseo 7, and the Leafs are driving.
Flags are standing straight on end here. Look to be blowing towards the north a little bit now. They set the chains on the near side with 4:23 left in this first half. 7-9, Yorkville on top. Clock now starts. Tight formation for Geneseo. Ball's on the 23-yard line. Now Cuban goes in motion. Fake handoff. Second man through is going to get the ball. Augie Anderson, number 28, fight for yardage.
Augie off that right side, spinning and turning, trying to get first down.
Moves to the 21-yard line. Right in the center of the field. Augie goes to the sideline, and Noren checks in. Eric Noren, the senior, 164 pounds, checks back in the game. Inside 4 minutes now in this first half. Tight formation, wing back left side's Noren. Crossbuck action in the backfield. Cuban with the carry, fighting for yards, gonna be up to the first down.
Run right in the back of Blank, who was standing up and had no idea he was there.
Pushing his guy a clear downfield there. Gonna be close to the first down. They're gonna mark the first down at the first and 10 from about the 12-yard line, Clint. With 3:36 left in this first half.
Geneseo on the drive.
Tight formation, wing back on the left side. Sweep play to Cuban. Got a convoy in front, looking to get around the corner. Still on his feet, falls forward to the 5-yard line, it looks like to me.
Could have got down to about the 6 there, John, as he went around that left corner. Nice block out in front for him to get around.
Gray just turns and pitches that ball and leads him around the corner along with.
Augie Anderson comes back into the ballgame.
Yeah, Augie was running a little funny there coming on the field. I thought maybe he was limping, but I think he was just trotting on, getting ready for the play. Inside 3 minutes now. Ball's on the 6-yard line, 2nd and 4. Second man through this time. Anderson gets the ball inside the 5.
Anderson off that right side, in behind Biondi. Ended up actually on his back. Ball sits inside the 5.
Third and about 2, it looks like. 3rd and 3 for a first down. They can't get a first down before they go to the goal line. They need to get to the 2-yard line for a first down. Ball is just inside the 5. 2:24 left in this first half. 9-7 Yorkville. Full house backfield behind Gray for Geneseo. Turn and give the ball to Jackson. Pushing forward, he may be in for a score.
Oh, it's real close. It is a first down, John, for Leafs, because Jackson's right at the goal line.
He took a lot of big strides. I thought he was even closer to the goal line. They're going to mark him. Boy, it's within the shadow of the goal line right there. First and goal for Geneseo with 2:10 left. That left side looks strong this afternoon, Clint. So far today, we've really been able to move him around over there, it looks like. Russell breaks the huddle, breaks out to the left side, out wide. Full house backfield behind Gray. Gonna give the ball to Jackson. Touchdown, Jackson.
Jackson winning off the backside of Blank. First down, or touchdown for the Leafs. Jackson kind of workhorse there on that drive, John, to get Geneseo into the end zone.
Well, not only Jackson, but that whole left side was a workhorse that time down the field. May have lined up Blank, overload that side in that play. I'm not sure, I didn't catch it that time, but over with Blank and Welch on that left side really did do some moving of bodies. Still Boyster on for the PAT. Snap's good, holds down, kick is good. By Boyster to make the score 14-9.
Geneseo on top with 1:53 to go here in this second period.
Very impressive drive once again for Geneseo that time. As they're playing smash mouth football up front. That's what Geneseo football is, and that's what everybody wants to see. Is they just grind it out and just beat them up front where the game's played. Geneseo Pet Band, the north end zone, playing a fight song for our green machine. I see some letter jackets down here from Morris, as most of 5A teams played last night. A lot of them here today watching us play.
Geneseo's scoring drive was 9 plays, 33 yards, using up 3:36 of the clock as a 1-yard TD run by Andre Jackson, PAT by Boyster Good.
So Boyster has it lined up. And kick the ball up from the south and the north. South to the north. And here it goes. Again, pooches it over, and it's going to come down at about the 35 or 25-yard line. And brought down once again. Craner's right there and brings him out the 28-yard line.
Craner loves that pass cover, that kickoff coverage. Him and Springer like to do that. Springer getting back into the ballgame, 6'1", 180-pound senior. He's a guy you need out on the field. He's tall and he's strong.
So no quick hitters this time for Yorkville, as last time we scored our touchdown, they answered back with a one-play drive. Let's shut them down right here and take that 14-9 lead into the locker room at halftime. Wide left, wide right they go. Does Yorkville. 4-4 defense for Geneseo. Linebackers are Paulson along with Posehn. Springer and Craner outside linebackers. Number 5 with the carry. Again, he's going to break free close to the first down, up close to the 40-yard line. Brought down by Russell and Boyster.
Springer's area there on that linebacker slot. It was just he needed to step up in it. And a nice cut there by Yorkville to get that first down.
1:39 left on the clock, and the ball moves out to the Yorkville 39-yard line, we'll have to call it. Wide left, wide right they go. Yorkville has their timeouts left. Dewey on the coverage near side. Quarterback going to keep the ball this time. Going to be hemmed in pretty good in the backfield. And Craner's back there along with Wells to bring him down after a loss of about 3 on the play.
Posehn really stirred that up, though, with penetration from that linebacker slot.
Posehn, the junior, 5'10", 191 pounds. Now they broke the huddle already. They're going to run the swinging gate play, it looks like. They got linemen running all over the field here. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys lined up right in front of the bench. Quarterback drops back to pass, pressure in the backfield. Brought down by Welch. No, they're going to throw the ball, an incomplete pass. Geneseo defended that very well. They knew that was coming, Clint. It certainly looked like it. And see, there's 4 linemen over here just standing. They don't even have to block anybody because they can't go downfield to block. And they're going to run that same lineup again. They run 2 wideouts to the right side, a center and a guard, and then 4 linemen, 5 linemen on this near sideline, 1 back right behind him. Quarterback going to keep the ball once again, looking to go somewhere. He's going to be still on his feet, and be brought down after a pick of about 6 yards. He missed about 1, 2, 3 tackles at him. And
a lot of Geneseo guys really flying at him. You get one helmet in his breadbasket, and he coughs up the football the way he was carrying it around there, John. 44 seconds left. It is 4th down, and Geneseo calls timeout just to kind of get control of things here.
It wasn't quite the swinging gate that we see sometimes on PAT attempts, but they had 6 their linemen on this near sideline and some wideouts across the field, and Geneseo was ready for it. They had their manpower shifted around to protect against it, and they flushed the quarterback out of the pocket both times. And lo and behold, it comes up to be 4th and 7 for Yorkville with 44 seconds left in this first half, and they're gonna have to punt the ball, I think, Clint.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, you would think they'd want to, but 44 seconds, you could take a little bit of a gamble. Yorkville will get the ball to start the second half.
And it does look like they're going to drop back into punt formation. So we're going to stay on sides here, Clint. Make sure not a long count trying to draw us off sides to, bring the ball up, get that 5-yard penalty, make it 4th and 1. They might go for it then, but we just got to keep our wits about us and watch the ball. Russell back deep at his own 24-yard line. Snap goes back. Knuckleball kick downfield, kind of a strange looking kick. It bounces off the Yorkville player and rolls dead at the 26-yard line. That's where Geneseo's offense will come back on the field with 35 seconds left here in the first half.
See if Geneseo's going to pull something out here, try to make something happen.
See, I think you don't want to hurt yourself in this. You have momentum right now going into the halftime, but you don't want to just fall on it, I don't think. Several schools have thought to go ahead and keep that momentum going into halftime. The second thought would be to try to put something back up. The offense has really looked pretty stellar here in this first half as they've moved the ball to Smith out wide left, Russell wide right. Double wing formation with Noren and Cuban. Option play left side. Pitches the ball out to Cuban. He's got somebody out in front of him. He's got a seam. He may go over the 40, down to the 50, inside the 50, down to about the 44-yard line. Nice option play by Gray. Pitch to Cuban that time.
Cuban took it. Now hopefully he got out of bounds over on that far side. We'll wait for the chains to move for sure, but timeout called by Geneseo with 26 seconds left here in this second period.
Did we call timeout or we just
31 yard? Yeah, Geneseo called timeout. I'm not sure. Would they have to stop the clock to run the chains? I'm not sure why.
They stopped the clock to move the chains, and Geneseo did not take. They did call a timeout. Okay, that'll be their second timeout. The third timeout of the first half. Excuse me, third timeout, and that's all they have allotted. I thought they might keep one in their pocket in case they need it for a field goal attempt here, as it does appear as if there's a little bit of a breeze at our back. I don't know what Nathan's range would be if we need to get him onto the field. But nevertheless, Geneseo calls a timeout. Their third one of the first half. Up by the score of 14-9 with 26 seconds left here in the first half. A beautiful day for football.
It is, John.
Really it is. If you're playing this time of year, this is the kind of day you want to play in.
That's exactly it. You could be playing in the rain in this kind of temperatures, but we'll take the sunshine. Got a little clouds kind of mingling in through the sky this afternoon, kind of shutting that sun out a little bit, but 26 seconds left here in this second period. Ball sits on the 41-yard line, Yorkville territory, Geneseo's football. No timeouts left for the Leafs.
Wide left, wide right. Russell near side. Throwing the ball. Hampshire special. Can't get rid of it in time, though.
Would have got rid of it, would have been 6.
Yes, it would have. It was right there, too. 18, clock's on the move. Again, if he spikes the ball, the clock stops. Stops the clock with 10 seconds left. We got time for 2 plays left, Clint. Second, it'll be third and 5 for Geneseo.
It was executed there, and Cuban was there to take it.
It was.
And if would have been just another half seconds there for Russell to get rid of the football, it would have been 6 points.
The defender just wrapped Russell up enough that he couldn't get his hands free to pitch the ball out to Cuban as he went flying by. You're right, just a split second more, he would have had it loose and out in the air from Cuban. So 3rd and 6 with 10 seconds left. Russell goes wide left. Nordstrom near side. Ball's on the 37-yard line. Drop back to pass. Ball's put in the air. Downfield it goes. And caught by incomplete downfield by Russell at the 10-yard line.
Russell
ball
really
was
had
right
a chance
there.
at it. And in reality, as far as scoring a touchdown goes, he didn't get out of bounds. So if he would have come down with it, the clock.
Well, they would have stopped the clock to get the yard markers moved.
They really would have had to move along, though, in order to get to the next play. So this is it here. 4 seconds left in the second period. 14-9 the score. Geneseo on top by 5.
4th down for Geneseo. Right before halftime here. Again, wide left, wide right we go. One back in the backfield. Double wing formation. Drop back to pass, looking to throw the ball. Down there we go this time to Nordstrom, downfield overthrown and incomplete. So that's going to do it for the first half. So after one half of first round action here in Class 5A, it's our Geneseo Maple Leafs 14, Yorkville Foxes 9.
Geneseo Telephone Company is your friendly hometown communications provider. We believe in face-to-face customer service from people who care about you. We've provided quality service for over 100 years, and the people in our community aren't just our customers, they're our friends and neighbors. Geneseo Telephone Company also offers state-of-the-art services, from time-saving calling features and competitive long-distance plans to high-speed internet access. Geneseo Telephone Company, the hometown telephone company that cares about you.
This is the place I love to be. I'm coming home now, I can breathe. I love it for the little things. Been looking for a pretty face. Been looking for a song to sing. I love it for the little things.
Sports fans, you never have to miss another game because it's too cold. Wrap up in a cozy sack from All In Stitches to stay warm and dry. And you'll be ready to cheer without fear of losing your blanket. Or use the tote strap to secure Cozy Sack to the bleacher for a cushioned seat. Cozy Sacks are lined with Thinsulate, which keeps you warm without the bulkiness of blankets twice its size. Cozy Sacks come in many colors and can be decorated with your school's name. Contact All In Stitches to find out more.
For 15 years, IDC's been providing top-quality network engineering, custom-built computers, and service. And now we have something new, the IDC Tech Center. As the area's only full-service retail computer center, we offer a wide range of custom-built computers, hardware, software, accessories, classes, repair, and much more. Send an email or surf the web. Stop in and use one of our public access systems. From our store to your door, your satisfaction is our #1 priority. Stop in today.
7 out of 20 teams. However, Cal finished.
This telecast is sponsored in part by Brian Garnett, Mike Hamer, and Eric Goff of A.G. Edwards, Alexander Lumber and Home Center, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Becker & Becker Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, Central Bank, Co-op Decorating Center, Eric Henderson and Greg Anderson of Country Companies Insurance and Financial Services, Dairy Queen, Tom and Doug Curran of Edward Jones, Geneseo Municipal Electric Utility, Farmers National Bank, Geneseo Telephone Company, Goodrich Equipment, Hazelwood Homes, Hammond Henry Hospital, IDC Tech Center, La Roma Pizza, Iron Kettle Restaurant, and Sam's Ultimate Car Wash and Laundromat. Mediacom, Northside Rexall Drugs, Precision Grounds Care, ProTech Auto Body, Turpins of Geneseo, WGRG 100.5 FM. Please patronize these businesses and let them know you appreciate their support of this telecast.
Welcome back to Green Machine Football as we get set to start this second half on TV 50 and WGRG 100.5 FM, Geneseo. We'll kick off the ball. Let's open up this second half. Nathan Boyster has the ball on the tee. Going from the north to the south. Shadows are getting a little bit long on the field right now. Return men stand back at their own 10-yard line. Boyster kind of pooches the ball up in the air, and they're going to run right away from the ball, and Geneseo just about catches that ball on the fly.
One guy for Yorkville was heads up in order to catch that ball, or it would have been Geneseo football.
Geneseo just about went and could have caught that ball in the air as that ball was up high enough and it came down at the 38-yard line. Geneseo very easily was right there to catch the ball.
He got the wind knocked out of him on that hit, I believe.
Yorkville player down on the field, number 35. We'll have to see that find that on the program, as the program is laid out alphabetically today rather than by number.
Why would they have done that?
David Early, a senior for Yorkville's down the field.
That's pretty hard to look at.
It's very difficult. That's why we're hesitating on some of the Yorkville names, because it takes us a while to find who they are, because it's not numerically, it's by alphabet. So they're still tending to him on the field, and
I thought it looked like he might have just got the wind knocked out of him while he was patting his belly. But Yorkville going to start at about the 38-yard line in their own territory. Yorkville's got a really nice mascot. They got a fox out here that's in a pretty neat costume, laying on the track right now, taking a nice little nap, looking quite comfy.
We ran out to get some popcorn and stuff before the game. He's down there stripped down trying to get dressed in his costume.
I'll tell you what, though, man, you want to talk about somebody that's got something on that'll stay warm.
Big old furry thing down there.
Yeah, he'll be able to keep warm this afternoon in that outfit. So wind may be the case there for David Early.
Sporting a mohawk on top. Walked off the field with his helmet off, so Yorkville first and 10 from their own 38-yard line, first and 10 with the wind at their back. One back in the backfield, two wideouts near side, Dewey along with Craner on the coverage. One wide out to the left side with Boyster on the coverage over there. We give the ball to fullback up the middle. He's going to be stopped after nothing, maybe 2 yards that time, but Wells just buried him.
Welge, Poseen, and Matakis there to make a big tackle, maybe pick up a 1 for Yorkville.
Wells once again gets up limping pretty good.
I wish we could get that ankle better for Welge.
Dewey's going to, Ryan Burning, number 88, is going to check in for him. Give him 1 yard in the play. 2nd and 9, just underway here in the second half. Sprint out action, right side. Gonna get some pressure in the backfield. Ball goes downfield, incomplete. On the coverage that time was Paulson. He was all over that running back out of the backfield. And pressure in the backfield by big number 78, Verstrady, on that quarterback.
Verstrady gonna flush him out of the pocket. Sooner or later he's gonna get a hold of him, John, and drop him for a loss. That's what you want to see happen there, as that defensive line just continues to pound forward.
Well, we continue with that good coverage downfield. That quarterback's going to have to take a couple extra steps and going to run out of real estate and going to turn right around, and we're going to be right there to bury him. So 3rd and 9. Ball is, nose the football is on the 40-yard line of Yorkville. Geneseo walks up the 4-4 defense. One wide out near side. Now they come with motion. Line splits are crazy up front for Yorkville. Drop back to pass, backside screen this time. Craner out in the play, just about turned it in. Going to come up short of the first down, though.
Oh, man, he just kind of stopped in order to make his cuts. He's really got to get upfield.
Backside screen, and Craner was right there, but just missed the tackle as he almost overran the play. And Poseen was over there also, but just again overran the play, and going to bring a 4th down and about 2.
The player just kind of stopped. I was kind of shocked at how he did that.
He didn't fight for that extra yard much. So it's 4th down, and they will come in for punt formation. Back deep will go Russell. As the cloud goes under, or sun goes under a cloud, it starts to cool down even more. Russell stands back at his own 20-yard line. Nice kick. They kick the ball well away from Russell this time. Might as well just let it roll, because I think it's going to roll dead at the 14-yard line. Flag is on the play right here in front of us. Right in front of the Yorkville bench. And I'm going to guess they'll probably... The ball rolled dead at the 14-yard line.
Do you want to make him punt it again, or?
I think we'd take our chance to let him punt that ball again, because he, warming up, he didn't look like the real top-shelf punter, consistent punter you like to see. And he got off a really good, a real good kick that time. So let's march him back and make him punt it again. But then again, he is trying to kick the ball away from Russell. You can definitely see they're trying to get the ball away from Russell. They're not worried about how far they kick the ball. They just make sure that Russell doesn't get his hands on it. And that's what we're going to make him do. We're going to make him punt that ball once again. So they move the ball back to the 42-yard line. They'll punt it again. Russell steps up to about his 20. And Yorkville has a big breeze at their back. This time he kicks the ball, takes Russell back to the 20, and they're going to roll out of bounds. We might gained about, about 5 yards.
5 yards out of that re-punt, just exactly what it was there on the punt, on the penalty.
It rolls out of bounds at about the 18-yard line, so that's where our offense will come on the field. First time here in the second half. Offense left the field at the end of the first half after a stellar performance in the first half with 191 yards.
If we have another 190 yards in this second half, we'll come out victorious in this ball game. And I just see what the O-line can do here and give it to the backs and let them burn.
Up we come. Overload to the right side. That's where we're going to go, right side. Augie Anderson, number 20, with a few guys out in front of him. On his feet, over the 25 to the 26-yard line goes Anderson for a pickup of 7 on the play.
Nice gainer there by Augie off that right side.
At this point, we're overloading that side of the ball, and we're just putting more people over there than what Yorkville can put in front of us. Welch comes in with, now you want to call that a cast on his ankle right now? That roll of tape on Welch's foot?
You can. You can call it, we'll classify that as cast.
Russell out wide to the right side, motion in the backfield is Norn, going to give the ball to Jackson, number 42, the fullback. He's going to be up close to first down, and he's still fighting for yards, Clint. There's all kinds of action over there. Over there.
There's 2 different piles. One's with the ball carrier and one's the blockers.
Everybody else is back in the huddle already because they thought he was down, but it's a first down by Jackson. You're not going to keep Welch out of this game, are we?
No,
there's no way.
He wants to play it. Talked with him yesterday morning there, and he says, yep, ready to go. So
ankle hurts, but put some tape on it. He's going to keep playing. Him and Blank on this near side along with Biondi this time. Off the right side of Geneseo's offense. Got a seam this time. Cuban with the carry, number 44. First down by Cuban. Moves the ball to the 43-yard line of Geneseo.
Nice hole there.
Oh, you betcha.
Off that Biondi and Blank side.
Biondi, Blank, and Welch on that side. They just moving people out of the way, and Cuban able to get out there and just read where he wants to run to. Now they're going to go overload to the right side, Clint. Wide receiver on that same side. Going to give the ball to Norn this time. Looking for a seam. He's going to find one. He's going to be another 10 yards right there by Norn, number 22. This is impressive right now.
So far, John, Geneseo come onto the field here in this third quarter and made a nice defensive stop, and now they got the ball back and just marching it down the field.
First down for Geneseo. Timeout by Yorkville here with 9:05 left in the third period. Geneseo's up by the score of 14-9.
Both coaches haven't been afraid to use their timeouts in this ball game to try to stop momentum.
Early on, yes. Both times on the defensive side of the ball, they've called the timeouts. Geneseo came in the second half. Jackson with 50 yards running the ball. Cuban with 79 yards toting the ball. And Justin Gray from the quarterback with 45 yards of it. And certainly they've added to those already here in the second half in this one single drive. Took the ball over at about our own 18-yard line. And now we're back all the way back into Yorkville territory to about the 46-yard line, 47-yard line. First and 10.
Offensive line done a real nice job this afternoon, John, just blowing holes for the backs. And good consistency up front for the Leafs has given them a 5-point lead at this point and putting them in control here early in this third quarter.
So Yorkville came out with the ball to first possession of the second half, and we shut them down right away and received the ball. And our offense is on the field right now with the moving it down as we're overload this near side this time. Left side's overloaded. Option play. Gray's going to take it and pitch the ball to Cuban. Nice block by Russell out front of him, and he gives him Cuban about another 13 yards onto his total.
Russell blocked his guy, and then the guy was able to fight it off, and then ended up making the tackle on Cuban, but it was too late as the first down was made. Nice execution by Gray on that option play as he took a hit and pitched it just before he took the hit.
Those guys up front are getting the job done. They break the huddle. They're going to go balance line, overload to the right side this time. Got to give the ball to Jackson. Number 42, still fighting for yards. He's fighting close to the 25-yard line.
It's coming 8 to 10 yards at a pop here in this second half, John. Jackson there with another nice big gainer. Cuban's got 104 yards in the ball game. Jackson moving up in that ballpark of.
We'll give him 9 yards on that carry. Second and a long yard. Geneseo's up by the score of 14-9 with 8:18 left in the third period. Got to give the ball to Jackson this time. Nothing going that time. Going to be short. Going to pick up third and about a yard, if that even. So the ball is on the 26-yard line. It's third and a yard. He may have lost a little bit on that play as he got stacked up right at the point of attack. 7:52 left in the third period. 14-9 Geneseo. They break the huddle. Clemmer brings them up. Flank by Glazier and Welch. Blank and Biondi line up on the left side. Overloaded strong this side. Going to give the ball inside to Jackson. He's still on his feet, still fighting for yards. Bounces off one tackle, gets 5 more. down to inside the 20-yard line to the 18.
Jackson with a really nice second effort there. Got him the yards to get him upfield. Going to move the ball to the about the 19, John.
They tried to tackle Jackson right around the thighs. He just bounced off of it, regained his footing, and down he went for 5 more. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line, just inside the 20. Russell goes out wide to the right. Overload, right side, blank, sets himself at tight end next to Biondi. Ball's fumbled in the backfield. We may have lost that one, Clint.
I think Gray just couldn't get back on it. So defensively for the Leafs, a couple fumbles out of that backfield today has been pretty unusual.
Gray still fighting for it in there.
Let go of his arm. You got 2 guys on the field.
Gray's complaining to the referee that he had the ball. So a turnover at the 22-yard line, gives the ball back to Yorkville.
Well, you just need to recreate things, John, defensively to get that ball back. 7:17 to go here in the 3rd period. Geneseo fumbles after an impressive march down into deep into Yorkville territory.
Up front this time. Verstrades up front with Matakis, Brenny, and Klemmer. Linebackers Springer along with Craner on the outside. Paulson and Posey in the middle. Straight drop back to pass. Ball's in the air to number 8. On the reception, brought down by a bunch of Geneseo players right there all over. There's 5 of them there bringing him down, number 8.
I think he might have got close to the first down. It might be first down is the call.
Scores 14-9 with 7:08 left in the 3rd period. Geneseo after the turnover, Yorkville with the ball. Wide left, wide right, 2 backs in the backfield, T formation, drop back to pass, ball's in the air. Incomplete it goes, and it brings up 2nd and 10 for Yorkville.
Yorkville just a quick drop, throw across the field to the far side, and overthrown. Led him just a bit too far. 2nd and 10.
Yorkville in the red pants, white jerseys with red numerals on it, black helmets. Geneseo with the green jerseys, yellow pants, yellow helmets, the G on the side, black shoes and black socks. 2nd and 10 from the 34-yard line of Yorkville. Wide left, wide right, 2 backs. Ball's in the air and well overthrown that time. It brings up a 3rd and 10 for Yorkville.
Dewey stride for stride with the receiver on that far side. And even if the pass would have been good, it could have been an opportunity for Dewey to have a nice pick.
So we'll see what they come up with this time, Clint. It's 3rd and 10 from their own 34-yard line.
This is WGRG 100.5 FM, Geneseo.
Wide left, wide right they go. Eye backs in the backfield. Now wingback goes in motion to the left side. Bring up short of the first, they're gonna be well short of the first down, so they have to punt the ball away. Yorkville will, so 2 incomplete passes and a cloud of dust, and that comes up 5 yards short, 6 yards short, so they'll punt the ball away to Geneseo.
Geneseo going to get a chance to get the ball back here.
Nothing we'd like more than get that offense back in the field the way they've been rolling. 4th and 6, so punt the ball. End up punting the ball from near their 30-yard line. Russell's back at his own 20. End over end kick this time, and that's going to hit it about the 30 and bounce right out of bounds at about the 28-yard line, and that's where Geneseo's offense will come back on the field.
Yorkville not wanting to give anything up on return yards.
No, they won't.
And not going to take their chances with Russell. So Geneseo going to start over again about their 28-yard line. Gray comes onto the field, goes to the huddle. See what they can drum up here.
Clammer and Welge, Glazier, Blank, and Biondi up front. Number 36 at tight end. Dismiss sets himself wide to the right side, and even further to the right is Russell, number 23. Gray at quarterback, Jackson right behind him, number 42. Motion in the backfield. This time Gray's going to keep the ball, number 10. Still on his feet. The ball was fumbled. They may have called him down, I don't know. Comments here in front of us.
Geneseo football after what appeared to possibly be a fumble. I couldn't tell. We didn't have an angle on it. Referee going to call him down.
Wide left, wide right we go. Quick sweep this time. Cuban with the carry. Brought down from the backside. Gains about 4 or 5 in the play. Bring up third and long, or excuse me, third and about 5 for Geneseo.
Well, G goes back to that huddle with that sore left ankle. 3rd and 5 for Leafs. 5:15 to go in the third period. 14-9 the score. Leafs on top over Yorkville.
Ball's on the left hash mark for Geneseo, going from the north to the south here at J.D. Darnell High School. 3rd and 5. Ball's on the 34-yard line of Geneseo. Tight formation. Drop back to pass. Russell's wide open downfield. Nobody's near him. Russell catches the ball at the 50. He'll go. He's the 40. He's the 30. Nobody's going to catch Russell. 20, 10, touchdown. Russell,
Justin,
66-yard touchdown pass.
Justin Gray just couldn't wait to get that ball to him as he saw Russell come off the line and be wide open. The defense broke down for Yorkville as we rolled out to the right on what looked to be an option play for the Leafs, and Gray just stepped back and fired the ball upfield to Russell.
One of the hardest passes to make, one of the toughest catches to make. Nobody near you.
Yep.
Somebody wide open.
Yeah, and Russell come down with it and ran down the field for a nice 66-yard gain. Boystern to kick the extra point.
Felt pretty comfortable. Nobody's going to catch him either.
Oh, I wasn't worried about that at all.
Boyster in for the PAT. Reschke in the hold. Klemmer on the snap. Snap's good. Down. Kick.
Good.
Good.
21-9 the score here with 4:46 to go here in the third period. And Boyster continues.
How many is that for him? Do we have any idea how many? That's got to be close to 40 in a row.
30-something.
30-something.
Upper 30s.
3 today. We'll get that stat for you. But anyway, again, they did what they had to do to put the ball in the end zone. 34 in a row for Boyster.
Pretty impressive there. The senior kicker really stepped up, do a nice job with the PATs this year as well as defensively.
All of his kicking game, kicking the ball off and everything has been impressive.
Well, and if Yorkville doesn't kind of understand just what he's going to do with that football, they're liable to lose one. And now you can see they're really coming up close.
Now they almost have like their hands team, their onside kick team on the field, as they have 9 players up within 10 yards.
It's one of those, do you just let Boyster go with it?
A little bit of breeze at his face, though. And they fair caught it at the 35-yard line. So you don't see that very often, Clint, where you fair catch a kickoff.
Well, the last guy got his bell rung after he caught it, so they just want to protect the football. Don't want Geneseo to make anything happen there. They're going to start with nice field position. The ball sits at the 36-yard line in Yorkville territory. With 4:44 to go here in this third period, Geneseo's on top by a score 21-9.
Quarterback goes into the huddle. McQuaid for Yorkville. 6'1", 180 pounds. 2 wideouts come near side. Springer along with Boyster on the coverage. I backs in the backfield behind the quarterback. Going to give the ball to the second man through. And he's brought down after a pickup about 4.
Posine and Matakis there with nice hits, with the extra effort there by Yorkville. Picked up a nice 3.5, 4 yards.
Moves the ball to the 40-yard line of Yorkville. 4:28 left in this third quarter. Sun comes back through the clouds now to drench the field in sun. Shadows are long here. Waiting for the sun to come in. Oh, you got some sun there where you're sitting.
Yeah, I'm trying to soak some of it up too.
2nd and 6, 4:12 left third period. Straight drop back to pass. Ball's in the air, goes downfield. Incomplete, is overthrown. Russell on the coverage.
Now the Yorkville running back or receiver there, 5'10", 165 pounds, going against Russell. Really a height difference there. If that ball would have been close, Russell could have deflected it away. As Russell stride for stride in coverage.
Caesarone, the receiver for Yorkville. Yorkville with their names on the back of their jerseys. 3rd and 6 is a situation with 4:05 left in this third period. Break the huddle. The center's the first one to come up to the ball, and 2 wideouts near side. Split backs in the backfield. Tight ends on the left side. Tight end goes out in the route. Comes across, looking to throw the ball downfield to the tight end. He catches the ball for the first down. He's still on his feet and pushed out of bounds at about the 42-yard line, 43-yard line of Geneseo.
Posine over here to make a tackle along with Russell. And Boyster, but first down going to be the calls. They move the ball into Geneseo territory. The ball is going to set at about the 43-yard line.
Score is 21-9 Geneseo. Just inside 4 minutes left in the third period. 42-yard line for Yorkville on Geneseo's 42-yard line. First and 10, wide receivers, both of them are left side. Gives the ball to fullback up the middle, number 30 or 45, a 210-pound fullback.
Tackle made there inside by linebacker number 35 for Geneseo, Matt Paulson.
4 yards in the game, brings up 2nd and 6. The right hash mark for Yorkville. 2 wideouts to the right, to the left side of their offense, 1 to the right side. Spreads the defense, drop back the pass, ball's in the air to number 1. No call, no penalties over on the far sideline. Almost looked like a clip there, but no call.
We tried to stretch it for the first down with 3:10 to go here in this third period.
Gonna be close to first down, depends on where they mark it at. If that's where they're gonna mark it at, it's gonna be a first. Now I can't tell where the stick is well enough here on the near side even. They're gonna leave the ball there and they're gonna bring the sticks across to measure it with 3:04 left in the third period. 21-9 Geneseo.
Long ways over there.
Ball sits right in front of Geneseo's players at about the 34-yard line. So they'll bring the change clear across. They'll stretch the chain out, and it's going to be, ooh, first down just by the nose of the football.
Close.
First and 10, Yorkville at the 34-yard line of Geneseo.
That play didn't look like it could have went for 10 yards when it rolled out that left side, John, but
just
it did.
A little screen play out to the wide receiver, which they ran the first half successfully, and they ran it again to pick up that first down. They're set at the line of scrimmage, first and 10 at the 33-yard line. Wideouts left and right for Yorkville. Geneseo on the defense. Dewey along with Boyster. Second man in the tandem.
Craner got ran over there. Great effort there by Yorkville.
Yorkville's fullback that time, or his tailback, that's in that situation. Picks up 4 yards, 2nd and 6 with 2:40 left in this third quarter. Wide receiver right side. Now the wingback comes in motion for Yorkville. Stops behind the tight end. Sprint out action near side. Geneseo putting some pressure downfield. And incomplete. Craner just about brought that one down for an interception, but
would have been a nice
slid through his hand.
Just a nice one there for Craner to have. Stop momentum with 2:22 to go.
3rd and 6.
Nice deflected pass there where what looked to been would have been caught.
Craner had to make a heck of a catch. He had to go back against the way his body was moving to try to catch the ball. He got a hand on it just enough to deflect it, so it's 3rd and 6. Big play right here, Clint, to stop some momentum that Yorkville seems to be gaining. 2 wideouts to the right side. Once again, they're going to be successful on his feet. Number 1, he's going to go inside the 10. Touchdown, Yorkville.
Such a simple play has gained them big yards this afternoon. And now you bring a guy out, and it's the moves. It's his moves that are making it happen.
Yeah, he reads the block. He has one blocker out in front of him. And that one blocker just screens the other player. Doesn't really block him, just kind of screens him. And he just reads which way to go, and he's gone. They ran that play about 3 or 4 times today. Actually, it looks like if that receiver does not catch that ball, it's more of a lateral. It's almost like a fumble if he doesn't catch it. So they go in for 6th, make the score 21-15. PAT attempt is good to make the score 21-16 with 2:14 left in this third quarter. Excuse me.
Yorkville staying in it. They're getting some yardage here in the second half, and that drive there was keyed on a fumble by Geneseo after they had a nice long drive there early in the third quarter. So turnovers, as they always seem to do, can create positive things for the opposing team.
So Yorkville now will kick off to Geneseo. Kickoff from the south to the north. Cuban along with Russell go back deep.
Welge and Poseen still, or Welge and Verstrady still in the front line here.
So here we go.
Glazier.
21-16 is the score. End over end kick. Going to be fielded by Russell at about his 13-yard line. And he brings the ball back to the 30-yard line. Had a little wall in front of him, but one penetration.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was kamikaze penetration too. He just shot himself through there, and that's the thing. Yorkville's going to get the momentum here if we don't find a way offensively to get some yardage. And they'll come back and bite you because they've got the aggression to do so.
21-16 Geneseo, and Geneseo with the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. Russell goes wide right. Overload to the right side of Geneseo's offense. Biondi and Blank. Same side of the ball. Anderson with the carry. Back against the grain. Finds some seam. Still on his feet. Still fighting. Anderson still on his feet outside the 40 to the 42-yard line. Nice play by Anderson.
Augie Anderson, that extra effort. And that's what he has inside of him. He's a sophomore. And thought maybe we would have saw a little bit more of him in the backfield this year, John. But it's just a prime example of what he can do with the football. Took a lot of hits there and picked up a first down.
I think we have Yorkville playing right into what we want them to do now, that we overload one side and they're moving all their defensemen over that side. Watch for Gray to go to with quarterback keeper. Cuban with the carry again, give him still on his feet up over the 45 to about the 46, 47-yard line. Almost 5 yards on the carry. Not a good mark that time because we were up. Give him 4 yards on the carry, 2nd and 6. 1:30 left in the 3rd period. Anderson comes into the huddle along with Gray. Break the huddle and Russell comes near side out wide. Overload near side, which is the left side. Quarterback's going to keep the ball. Got a convoy out in front of him. Cuts back against the grain. Going to go. Got blockers out in front of him. Slow down. Cuts back against the grain. Inside the 30 down to the 20 and brought down right there. Down to the 17-yard line.
Gray, if would have come just outside the sideline, I think might have gone to the end zone. But he had one guy out front he was trying to just stay away from his convoy of blockers down this left side. And great running there by Gray.
Gray with the keeper off the left side.
36-yard gain there by Justin Gray to keep Geneseo's momentum going forward.
Inside 1 minute of this 3rd quarter. Geneseo with a score of 21-16. Russell goes wide right. Balance line this time. 2nd man through this time is Noren, number 22, still fighting for yards. And they're just gang tackling, trying to stop him. Can't even picture where he's at there, Clint.
Looks like he's going to be down to about the 15. 16-yard line for Noren.
Yeah.
They picked up 2. 35 seconds left to go here in this 3rd period.
So they go to the huddle, like you said, inside 30 seconds now in this quarter. 2nd and 8, 2 yards in the gain. Anderson sets in the wing to the left side. Now he goes in motion. Quarterback's going to keep the ball. This time Gray's with the ball, number 10. He's going to move forward close inside the 15.
Should be getting pretty close to the first down there, John.
I was going to say, it looks like it the way he kept that one and tucked his head in.
That's going to wrap up our 3rd quarter. So third quarter score, 21 Geneseo, 15 Yorkville. We'll be back to bring you 4th quarter here shortly.
Hey sports fans, you never have to miss another game because it's too cold. Wrap up in a cozy sack from All In Stitches to stay warm and dry. And you'll be ready to cheer without fear of losing your blanket. Or use the tote strap to secure Cozy Sack to the bleacher for a cushioned seat. Cozy Sacks are lined with Thinsulate, which keeps you warm without the bulkiness of blankets twice its size. Cozy Sacks come in many colors and can be decorated with your school's name. Contact All In Stitches to find out more.
This is the place I love to be. I'm coming home now, I can breathe. I love it for the little things. Been looking for a pretty face. Been looking for a song to sing. I love it for the little things.
15 years, IDC's been providing top-quality network engineering, custom-built computers and service. And now we have something new, the IDC Tech Center. As the area's only full-service retail computer center, we offer a wide range of custom-built computers, hardware, software, accessories, classes, repair, and much more. Send an email or surf the web. Stop in and use one of our public access systems. From our store to your door, your satisfaction is our #1 priority. Stop in today.
You're tired of waiting on hold for your long-distance provider. You're tired of trying to sort through a stack of bills every month. Geneseo Telephone Company has the answer to your problems. With Geneseo long-distance service, you won't get lost in a maze of voicemail options. We believe in face-to-face customer service, along with competitive long-distance rates. And we can put all of your services onto one easy-to-read monthly bill. Geneseo Telephone Company, the hometown telephone company that cares about you.
Welcome back to TV 50 and WGRG 100.5 FM. Geneseo, as we get set to start this fourth quarter of this first round game, Class 5A. Geneseo third and about a yard from right at the 10-yard line of Yorkville. Scores 21-16 Geneseo. Geneseo going towards the north end zone here. Third and less than a yard. Gray at quarterback for your Maple Leafs. Gives the ball to Jackson inside the 5. He goes to about the 4. Andre Jackson from the fullback position.
Jackson off that left side will put us in first down and goal position from the 5-yard line. He keeps losing his shoe. You'd think that thing would be chained up a little bit tighter than it is.
Oh, he got a double knot him.
You'd think that thing would be so tight it'd take a scissors to get him off.
First and goal from the 5. Inside the 5, looks like. Up they go inside the 5, just moving the pile forward. Can't pick up who carried that one, if Gray kept the ball or if Jackson had it.
Gray handed it off, but the entire team was underneath the pile.
Moves it inside the 3, right down at the...
Ball sits right at the 3-yard
line. Yeah. Second and goal from the 3. Fourth quarter just underway here. Geneseo's up by the score 21-16. Anderson and Jackson in the backfield. Cute on the wing. Gives the ball to Jackson. Touchdown Jackson off the left side.
Big gaping hole there for him as well.
The hole wasn't where he wanted it to, and he just bounced it outside, and there it was, and untouched goes Jackson.
Well, Gene Biondi, I believe, over on that left side for him.
Doing the work. Doing the work up front. Glazier and Blank on one side. Excuse me, Glazier and Biondi on one side. Welge and Blank on the other. Boyster on for the PAT. Snaps a little high, brought down by Raschke, kicks up and good by Boyster.
Boyster gets another one, gives the score 28-15 with 10:59 to go. Geneseo Maple Leafs on top.
Up by 12, 28-16.
Geneseo's far side.
Fans are up on their feet.
Making some noise.
Student body in full throttle over there, it looks like, the north end of the stands.
Scoring drive for Leafs, 8 yards. 8 plays, 71 yards using 3:25 the clock. It was capped by a 3-yard TD run by Jackson. PAT by Boyster, good. He scored it's 28-16, isn't it?
Yes, 28-16.
I've been saying 15 because with the sun's bright on that board, it's hard to see that. And we got one ball burned out. If anybody's looking for the balls for the scoreboard, I'm not sure if that's them up in the rafters of our press box or not. Maybe those are for the soccer scoreboard. But there is a box up there that does say scoreboard bulbs on it.
Okay, here we go. Boyster has it teed up, going from the south to the north for Geneseo. Return men stand down at their own 15-yard line for Yorkville. This time, Nathan's going to get one down inside the 10 or right at the 10.
Yep,
And
that's what
4,
you do with them over there.
If you're going to come up on us, we'll kick it over to your head, and Augie Anderson makes a whale of a tackle at the 20-yard line. Wrestles him out of bounds. You're right, Clint. Just keep them guessing. Make them think. Make them think too much out there. Their instinct, they lose the instincts, and they're just trying to think about what we're going to do next. Just kicking the ball off. So Yorkville comes on the field. 1st and 10. Ball is right at the 20-yard line. Suppose we'll have to call it the 21-yard line. They break the huddle. Up front, Verstrady and Matakis up front. Welge and Brenny at the ends. Sprint up this side. Ball's in the air. And caught after a pick of 4 yards. Craner on the coverage. Knocks him into the long jump pit and eats some sand as he's at it. Give him only 4 yards in the play.
Craner out here on this far side in coverage, on this near side in coverage, and not quite sure Craner knew the ball was coming to the receiver until he saw him just make the catch, and then he pushed him out of bounds.
Well, those receivers are pretty quick, it looks like, for Yorkville. Need to get some pressure on that quarterback in the backfield. Now they put motion across the formation. And give it the tailback right up the middle. And brought down, short of the first down, brings up a 3rd. And about 3.
Nice tackle made there by number 35, Paulson.
Paulson's been real steady at that linebacker position, the junior. Paulson's a junior at that linebacker at 200 pounds, 6'2". Third and a solid 3 yards to go for Yorkville here with 10:18 left in the ball game. Geneseo's up with a score 28-16. 2 wideouts go to the right side of their offense. Dewey along with Craner on the coverage. Eye backs in the backfield. Give the ball to second man through short of the first down. And a flag is thrown in the play.
Nice play there by number 88 of the Leafs, Ryan Brenny.
Right as the tackle was occurring, there was a flag on the play. It's going to be on Yorkville holding. Now, if this is a 4th down, Clint, they're short of the first down. It's going to be a 4th down situation for Yorkville. It's a tough call here. If you leave it 4th and short or mark it off, they're going to
decline it. It's 4th down and a long 3. They'd almost have to punt.
Yorkville's coach showed his hand too quick there and sent his punt team on the field, so we knew they're going to punt the ball, whatever the situation was. Here we're down by 12 points with 10 minutes left. All right, to go in punt formation. Russell goes back to his own 40-yard line. Nice snap. Short kick is going to roll dead. Nobody's going to field that ball at the 36, 37-yard line of Geneseo, and that's just fine for us. We'll send our offense back in the field with 9:52 left in this ball game and up by 12 points.
Try to hold the ball the rest of the clock here, John.
We've called those before and seen that ball just methodically go down the field. And eat up that clock. 1st and 10, Geneseo from their own 37-yard line. They break the huddle and Clemmer brings them up. Glazier along with Welge. Overload to the left side. As Dismiss sets himself tight on the right side next to Glazier. Gray's going to keep the ball, number 10, on his feet. Going to go over the 45-yard line to the 46-yard line, close to the first down, about a yard short. Give him 9 yards on the carry.
He's going around that left side there, John, and he doesn't have anybody to contend with for the first 5 yards. He's just looking upfield trying to figure out which way he's going to go. And Yorkville's doing nothing but tackle the football right now. Gray didn't have any hands laid on him. They just tackled the ball.
You're
Drug
right.
him down, and Gray just went down trying to protect the football.
So we're going to be second along 1. Ball's at the 45-yard line of Geneseo. Gray looks him over, full house backfield behind him. Going to give the ball, drops back to throw the ball. Miles is going to keep the ball and going to run it. Looks for a seam, comes up short of the first down, back to the line of scrimmage. As once again, he's looking for
Russell was
downfield.
just being blocked up front and couldn't get out.
He got tied up and only one man there pass route that time, so it's 3rd and about 2 for Geneseo.
Gray just kind of basically, committed to running. If he could have just had a few more seconds of running left to stop before the line of scrimmage and fire the football, Russell was completely wide open again.
3rd and 2, 8:43 left. Ball's right on the 45-yard line. Cuban with the carry. Looking to get outside. Going to come up short of the first down on the sweep play. Caught from behind.
Yorkville going to try to get the football back with 8:29 to go here in this fourth period. Geneseo going to be forced to punt with a 4th down and 3 situation.
Certainly want to eat up a little bit more of the clock that time, Clint, than we did, but go in punt formation, let Kincaid boot that ball downfield, up by 12, 28-16. 8:10 left in the ball game. Fourth quarter here at J.D. Darnell High School, first round playoff game against Yorkville Foxes. Nice snap back to Kincaid. Nice kick this time, downfield again, kicking away from their return man also. Oh, it rolls nice for us too. It's going to roll inside the 10-yard line, and it's going to roll dead at the 10, and that's where we're down. And that was a nice kick by Kincaid, kicking away from the return man, and the ball hit the ground and just rolled about 15 yards inside the 10-yard line.
Nice kick there for sure.
Now our defense is back on the field. Defense is what wins championships, and this is where it all starts as far as championship run down that road to the state title to play on that AstroTurf down at Memorial Stadium in Champaign. Thanksgiving weekend. 7:15 left. 7:52 left on the clock. First and 10, Yorkville on their own 9-yard line. Wide left they go of Geneseo's defense. Two backs sprint out that same direction. Going to go backside to throw the ball. It's in the air. On the coverage, overthrown. Boyster stride for stride, just a little bit overthrown, incomplete near the 50-yard line. That quarterback threw the ball almost 45 yards on the rope downfield.
Nice pass for Yorkville. Just a smidge overthrown, or Boyster would have been there, possibly to either deflect it or make the tackle after the reception. 7:45 to go in this fourth period. Geneseo's on top, 28-16 over the Yorkville Foxes.
That's hard to say, the Yorkville Foxes.
That's kind of cool.
Two wide outs to the right side. One left, now he goes in motion. Grainer comes across the field with him to drop back to pass, put the ball in the air, and it's overthrown, incomplete. 3rd and 10 for Yorkville.
Not sure on that call for pass play for Yorkville. You need to get positive yardage upfield. You're throwing the ball parallel to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they've had a little success here in the second half, spreading the field a little bit with us and using that tailback or the halfback, picking up 4 or 5 yards, and it would look like they're in the second down. You'd want to put yourself in that position of picking up 4 or 5. But incomplete pass is 3rd and 10 for Yorkville at their own 9-yard line.
They get into a punting situation here. They're really punting from deep.
And a little bit of a breeze in their face. Two wide outs to the right side. Sprint out that same direction. Pressure in the backfield. The quarterback's near the goal line and inside the 5-yard line. Is that a safety? No indication, but it's close, isn't it?
Posine over there along with Verstrade finally got to the quarterback on that far side. Is the offensive line for Yorkville starting to wear down, and they dropped him right at the goal line. The ball going to be marked barely at the 1.
Inside the 1, we'd have to say 4th down for Yorkville. Posine and Bernie check, or Welge and Bernie check out. The punter is right on the end line. He only has about 10 yards to work with, which normally is closer to 15. I don't think they'll probably go for a block because we're going to get good field position no matter what happens here. Nice kick, and Russell's going to have a chance to return this thing. He catches the ball at his 45-yard line. He's got a little bit of a wall in front of him. And Russell, they're going to throw a flag for a clip right here in front of us.
How did that happen?
Back to the 25-yard line. He brings it, but certainly was a good call by the official there. Didn't get her head completely around the block.
Russell had that ball hung out like a loaf of bread, too, as he was trying to make a recover from a hit.
So the penalty flag sits right about the 30-yard line.
Moving back to about Geneseo.
They're going to call a block in the back. It wasn't anything flagrant or anything. It was more of a push. They'll mark the penalty off from about the 27-yard line. It'll be a good size one. 10-yarder, so Geneseo will set up its offense. Still nice field position at the 37-yard line of Yorkville. 1st and 10. Up they come. 1st and 10, Geneseo at Yorkville's 37-yard line. 6:44 left in this ball game. Even balanced line up front. Wingbacks Noren, Jackson, and Cuban in the backfield with Gray quarterback. Going to give the ball second man Cuban this time. Moves him forward. Moves him forward again, Clint. They mark that ball. It's a 7-yard gain by Cuban off the left side.
It's a nice hole there for him to get upfield. Linebackers for Yorkville filling in, stacking him up, but good fight there by Cuban. Pick up, well, they're only going to mark him about 5, John.
Up we come again. At center now is number 55. Looks like Pat Turner's leading them up the line of scrimmage now. Gonna give the ball to Jackson. He's gonna break free. No, he just about broke it free though, Clint. Inside the 25-yard line, first down, Geneseo off the right side that time.
He had that running going. Not sure what the center change is all about. Clemmer's over there on that far side. He does have his left hand. You can see from here, John. Left hand, he's got quite a bit of tape on. Some banged up fingers or what it is.
Corey Clemmer doesn't leave the field much during the game when he plays the snap, long snapper also. He's out there for most every play, so give him a break. Second man this time. Cuban with the carry, number 44 off the left side. Give him a little chunky yards there too. Give him 4. Down close to the 20-yard line.
Off that left side with 5:50 to go here in the fourth period. Geneseo 28, Yorkville 16.
Let's give him 3 in the play. 2nd and 7 for Geneseo. 5:40 left in the ball game. You know, back to Corey Clemmer, he's on the field a lot. Offense and defense, plus he snaps all special teams, so he's out there a lot. Pat Turner steps into his place there and give the ball there to Augie Anderson. Bounces off a tackle, still on his feet, fighting for yards. Inside the 20 he goes, picks up 2 or 3. Nice play by Augie Anderson.
Just shows you the strength that Augie Anderson has. He really took a nice pop the line of scrimmage and was able to just come right back down to his feet.
Like a pinball out there.
Just jump back up and run around the end. And there's going to be some exciting years coming from Augie Anderson, 5'8", 183-pound sophomore. And you want to see him play here at this level because with him and Russell and returning next year, it's really going to be, and Gray returning next year, it's really going to be an exciting group there as well. But a lot of ball game left here and a lot of season left here this year for the Leafs, that's for sure.
3rd and 3 for Geneseo. Ball's at the 18-yard line. Second man through is going to get it Cuban. They're going to move the pile. Look at the pile move, Clint. That's going to be a first down just by pure strength up front by the big guys.
Just hope Cuban comes out from the bottom of that pile, because there was quite a few of them there.
We've seen him run hard today. He's getting that handoff. He is full throttle. Probably because he sees those gaping holes in front of him, the places to run. He can't wait to get his hand on the balls and get to it. So moves the ball inside the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 13 for Geneseo. Tight formation, going to keep it on the ground, and Jackson with the carry inside the 5, down close to the goal line. No indication, no referee knew the ball was down there with Jackson. That was about as quicker hitter that we've seen all year with Jackson down right at the goal line.
I really thought he had it in the end zone there, John.
Wow, he just ran by tacklers. The cream is coming to the top again, Clint.
Well, and it's good to see Jackson getting strong as he took the knee injuries midway through the season. Now he's coming back and feeling confident out there, even though he's still got that left leg braced up.
Now let's see him hunker down and fire off low. That's got to be close to a touchdown with the way that ball was marked. Quarterback touchdown. Gray on the quarterback keeper.
Gray picks up all he needed there to put it in the end zone with 3:57 to go in the fourth. 34 for the Leafs. Getting set to kick the PAT comes Nathan Boyster.
34-16, and Boyster's on for the PAT, which almost put that thing on the board already, can't we, Clint? The winner of this game will play Rochelle next week. And it looks like the winner up and good. Looks like the winner will be Geneseo. Looks to me like with 3 minutes and 57 seconds left, Geneseo on top 35-16, and that would make us travel to Rochelle next week. Am I correct?
You are correct, and I'll tell you what, John, that could be one whale of a ball game up there at Rochelle, as it is extremely exciting to play them again. NCIC, different side of the conference rivals, as we met up in week 9, and Rochelle was victorious by a score, I believe it was 28-21. In all reality, one more possession for the Leafs and they win that ball game, because Rochelle was flat out of gas late in that ball game and they weren't going to stop us offensively. Whereas the Leafs advantage, we've played 9 strong opponents throughout the year except for one, and we played 4 quarters with both on both sides of the ball the entire season.
You're exactly right, Clint. That's a full game. Nothing we'd like to do is go and have to play one more game next week at Rochelle.
Still alive, that's for sure.
77th playoff game in the history of Geneseo with football today, and looks like we'll live to see a number 78 next week. So
some really exciting numbers here.
Boyster kicks one almost over their head down to about the 5-yard line. Geneseo just hems him in and tackles him at the 18-yard line. The tackle there is number 8 Craner, along with number 84 Jerry Henshaw.
Jackson with 18 carries for 101 yards. Cuban 17 carries, 123, and Gray 17 carries for 91 yards. You can see almost 300 yards amongst those three, an equal amount of attempts as the offense really being spread out and the load covered well by everybody.
So we're inside 4 minutes, 3:50 left on the clock. Up by the score of 35-16. Maple Leafs, very strong showing here, especially in the second half. Quarterback drops back to throw the ball, going right down the middle with the ball. Grazer on the run down to 30-25, and Russell tackles him at about the 18-yard line. Nice seam pattern that time by the tight end.
Nice big play. Geneseo kind of let their guard down a little bit defensively there. They get up by 13-16. Kind of back down a little bit, and Jackson with the speed to drag him down. A big gainer there by the Foxes.
So they move the ball down to Geneseo's 19 yard line. 1st and 10 for the Foxes. 35-16 is the score with 3:39 left in the game. First and 10. Wideouts both sides, drop back to pass. They throw the ball in the air. Completed down there. Number 1 with the carry. He's going to go in for a touchdown, Clint. Touchdown, Yorkville.
So on two quick plays, Yorkville gets back on the scoreboard, and they're trying to make it a ball game. They still need 2 more scores, of course, to win.
Makes it score 22-35, Geneseo. With 3:31 left, as they only used about not even 30 seconds that time to put that ball in the end zone.
Trying to stay alive.
And it looks like they will go for 2 this time, Clint. Try to get the score to 35-22 is the score right now. Quarterback's going to get the ball second man. Still on his feet, he's going to score. Didn't wrap him up that time, Clint. That's going to make the score 35-24 with 3:31 left.
Makes it an 11-point ball game, and I'm sure you'll see something on side here. It's just a matter of how Geneseo is going to react to it.
The game's not over. I guess I was premature with 3:57 left.
Oh, I was thinking that, but I wasn't going to tell you. A lot of ball game left, John. You know that. No, I'm with you all the way out. I made that call too. 3:31 left here in this 4th period. The Foxes scored on 2 quick hitters, trying to get the momentum back. They'll go for a little onside kick here, a little something. Razzledale trying to get the ball back immediately. As that's the kind of team Yorkville is a team that can score quick.
They're a big play type team, and their big play twice today has been the tight end right down the middle of the field. And that's what set up that last touchdown. Now Geneseo has their team on the field to handle the onside kick. Second row of fellas out there usually have your better hands. The guys up front are duties are let the ball go past them, and then you pick up somebody and block them. But the guys in the second row handle the ball. And Geneseo fell on the ball. I don't know who did, but one of the guys in the front row hit it right off his shin and he fell on it. Looks like Brenny's right there along with Glazier, number 65.
Glazier come up with it there.
Right at the 50-yard line. His nice onside kick.
He really was worried there as it came off him. He was able to cover it up.
So with 3:30 left in the ball game, Geneseo's up by the score 35-24. This is where we need to eat the clock right here, Clint.
Just take it all.
Clemmer's back in at center. Tight formation. Second man through. Cuban with the carry, number 44. Still on his feet, gonna be up close to the first down, Clint. He just keeps on pushing forward.
Some of the hardest running we've seen so far this year from Cuban.
Going to be just about a half a yard short, not even that, about a foot short of the first down for Cuban. So the clock will move with 3 minutes left now. Overload's going to go to the left side this time. Biondi sets himself next to Blank. Into Smith, a lot of beef on that side. Full house backfield. Going to give the ball to Cuban this time. Let it seam first down. There's still persons pushing forward over the 45 down to about the 44-yard line of Yorkville.
Nice running there again, just going off Blank and Biondi's. They go deep on, or go to that left side, to overload that left side.
You know, we're not trying to hide anything, are we? Whenever we overload, we're going right behind them and just say, you know, beat us. We're not trying to hide it and go the other direction on them. Overload left side once again. This time, Jackson with the ball. He's going to break free, still on his feet, 20. Russell's got one blocker out front. He's going to go inside the 5, touchdown. Jackson
Jackson
from
just
34
keeps
yards
it out. This is going to be one of his biggest ball games of the season. Jackson just having some immense holes over there to drive through, created by Blank and Biondi.
Wow. And then you alluded to earlier, Clint, you know, one time this season they said he needed surgery on his knee before he'd be able to play again. He got a second opinion, and look at him now. He, without having the surgery, he is just strong. As he just
keeps that low center, keeps that low
it.
center of gravity, and just keeps shucking the hits and continuing moving forward.
High snap, gets it down and blocked.
Man, the snap was all it took for Boyster to miss his first PAT of the year, and it was blocked. And really, you have to give credit there to Josh Reschke for fielding that snap that was way over his head, brought it down. It was just too late in order to get it to the goalpost. So 41-24 the score with 2:28 to go here in this fourth period.
(41-24). Never thought that the playoff game would generate 41 points like we have today, as impressively just grinded out up the field on them. And the offensive line just took over in the second half. 2:28 left in the game.
Well, they had control of it there late in the second quarter.
Right, yep.
And just continued here in the second half. Nice, solid 4 quarters football played here by the Leafs. Couple big plays given up defensively you don't like to see. But as long as you got that positive 41 over that 24, you can live with it a little bit and go back to practice next week and work on it.
Yep, exactly so. So Boyster has her teed up at the 40-yard line. Going from the south to the north. 2:28 left in the game. End over end kick. Kicks it deep this time. Inside the 10-yard line it goes. And brought down at the 20-yard line. Craner once again on the tackle.
Noren there to stir it up.
You're right, along with Noren.
Craner there to finish it off. 2:22 to go here in this fourth period.
A lot of scoring here in this fourth quarter, Clint. A lot of scoring in the second half. 16-9 at halftime. We're now with 2:20 left in the game. It's 41-24, your Leafs. Yorkville with the ball, 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Straight drop back to pass, short step, drop, and number 41 on the tackle on the far sideline. Jeremy Raschke with the tackle, the junior. Comes up and makes a hit. After a gain of about 7-8 yards in the play. Clock's on the move at 2 minutes now in this ball game. First round playoff game, Class 5A. The winner of this game takes on Rochelle. 2nd and 2. Ball's on the 37-yard line. Quick pattern incomplete out in front of Geneseo's bench. Just went through the receiver's hands.
Yorkville still trying to make something happen here late in this ball game.
Something went over there in front of Geneseo's bench they didn't particularly care for. 3rd and 2 for Yorkville. Clock's on the move inside, clock stop now, 1:45 with the incomplete pass. And here we go. 2 wideouts near side, which is the left side of their offense for Yorkville. Sprint out action, the same side, coming right. A lot of pressure on the backside. Quarterback sets his feet, throws the ball downfield. On the coverage is Dewey, and completed to number 1. And brought down just after he catches the ball at the 20 or 16-yard line.
Just racking up the stats is all Yorkville's doing here late in this ball game, and Dewey just able to make a saving tackle with 1:34 to go, and it was just kind of a Hail Mary that was in the right place.
Getting almost like a backyard football game now. Just run around until you just throw it as far as you can and somebody run and catch it. So, but they do move the ball down once again to the 16-yard line of the Leafs, 41-24. Geneseo's up. 1:34 left. 2 wideouts to the right side. 1 left. Looking to throw the ball. Not a lot of pressure on the back quarterback, and he breaks it down and runs the ball down inside the 5-yard line. Goes the quarterback, McQuaid.
1:21 to go. This game's going to actually look much closer by score than it really was, as Geneseo kind of controlled it. But defensively, the Leafs here in the second, late in the fourth quarter especially, just giving up some big plays.
First and goal from the 7, or from the 4, excuse me, from the 4. Rash again the coverage out wide to the right side. Tailback with the carry, number 5. And stop short of the goal line. Clock still on the move with 1 minute left. Timeout going to be called by Yorkville.
They still think they can win this ball game, Johnny. 41-24 the score, Leafs on top. 55 seconds left.
41-24, timeout in the field. Coach Larry Johnson goes in the field with a defensive unit. As the ball sets on the 1-yard line, it looks like. Second and goal from the 1.
Well, we got a timeout here in the field.
Just inside a minute left in the ball game.
Another high school game, John, that's taken well over 2.5 hours to complete.
All right, now we're ready to go. First or second and goal from the 1 with 59 seconds left for Yorkville. Geneseo's up by the score comfortably, 41-24. No indication, touchdown Yorkville.
So I'll add 6 more, 41-30. Wow, just kind of keep going here, doesn't it, buddy?
Hey, many. All kinds of scoring here. Now we'll go kick an extra point. Now we'll kick off.
Statisticians Mark Hune and Willis Andel
trying to keep track of all these today. There was a lot of yards in the field.
Used some lead this afternoon trying to track all of this.
So they'll go for 2 once again. 41-30 is the score. Quarterback drops back to pass. And nice play by Dewey. Flag was thrown.
That was stride for Dewey.
Thought it was a good play by Dewey from here.
Very much so.
Nice position. So they'll mark off half the distance to the goal line and
put it at the 1.5-yard line.
Try it again.
54 seconds to go.
Geneseo's up by the score, 41-30.
Yorkville taking their sweet time on taking this ball to the line of scrimmage.
Huddle a long time there. Point after touchdown attempt here, going for 2. And he's going to come up. Yep, he's going to score. To make the score 41-32. Geneseo up by 9.
Game looking much closer on paper and on the scoreboard than what it might actually be, John. Been pretty confident through this second half that Geneseo is controlling the ball game.
Right.
But just some big plays here by Yorkville in their last 2 possessions, really giving them almost 14 unanswered points.
So once again, Yorkville look for the onside kick, I'm sure, here. how important does that field goal look, you know, in case something happens here down the straight, and Nathan Boyster's field goal there early in the game to put our 3 points up on the board. No, they put the 3 points up, yeah.
That's all right, I understand. That was like 3 days ago.
It seems like it, doesn't it? So the onside kick is inevitable here. And here we go.
Didn't go 10 yards.
They touched it before it went 10 yards. Yorkville hit the ball before it went 10 yards. It's going to be Geneseo's ball.
If the referees call it right.
Yorkville certainly touched the ball before it had gone across that 50-yard stripe right here in front of us. They're not allowed to touch the ball until it goes over that 10-yard line.
This could be interesting.
No indication yet whose ball it is.
Geneseo football. Ball was touched by Yorkville prior to the ball going 10 yards. Got it on tape here. It was plain as day from this angle. And after that, there was some commotion for the football where Yorkville came up with it. But after it's touched by Yorkville, the play stops right there. Venet's got to go 10 yards.
52 seconds left on the clock. Tight formation for Geneseo, 52 seconds left. Jackson with the carry, pick up about a yard, and
got to burn up 45 seconds of the clock here, John.
Clock's on the move with 40 seconds left now. As it doesn't look like Yorkville's going to call any timeouts, or if they have any timeouts left. It's going to let the clock run as we just need to run one more play here, and that'll be it for
now you
Geneseo.
can talk about Geneseo's next week game. John, as Geneseo will travel next week to Rochelle. Undecided time, I would assume sometime possibly Saturday. But we'll find out here later this week.
So 10 seconds left in the clock. They'll go quarterback sneak with Gray, and he'll be tackled after a gain of 1, but that'll do it for the game, and the clock will expire with the final score. The Orem Maple Leafs 41, the Yorkville Foxes 32 on a game with a lot of offense this afternoon, especially the second half.
Would never expected it to be what it was.
And it was quite a battle down the stretch here, as we thought it'd be a close game, but not with that many points on the board. So Yorkville will bow out this season with a record of 6-4. Geneseo will move on with the victory. They'll move on to play Rochelle. Their record now will be 7-3 as they enter up against the 10-0 Rochelle Hubs next week up at Rochelle. That'll be, like you said, Clint, that'll be decided later as far as if it'll be Friday or Saturday. And I would guess we would probably look for a Saturday game at this point, giving us one extra day to maybe heal up or prepare. So now go down and ring the victory bell at the north end zone and
listen to the media for the date of our next game. Please have a safe drive home.
Yorkville with their drive home now down I-80, and Geneseo will
a team I do believe that they are talking about possibly joining.
Correct.
The NCIC conference. Very quality team. Put them on the Ottawa Sterling Geneseo caliber football program, and Geneseo just able to outscore them today, as at the end it just became a run for the end zone. Defensively, Geneseo had some breakdowns, a couple big plays given up to Yorkville, and they were able to score quickly. Outside of that, Geneseo controlled the ball and controlled the ball game for the better part of the second half.
But certainly you got the feel throughout that, starting that second quarter on, and we had pretty good control of what was going on out there. Our offensive line was controlling the front, and we were able to move the ball pretty much at will as we wanted to. The only thing that kind of hurt us here in this second half was a turnover, a couple turnovers that maybe have really, stalled us out on the offensive side of the ball. But other than that, the offense was just stellar today. on that side of the ball. And then defense, a couple big plays given up, but other than that, on a wide open offense like this, that's going to happen. And come back next week, we know exactly who we're playing next week. Rochelle, we got tapes on them, we know what to do. We saw them last week.
Somebody's got to get ahead on that safety, and Johnson, who flies the ball and just cuts everybody. You get one guy that picks up on him, just do nothing but blocking on him, and their defense isn't anything like what we saw on the field a week ago.
So the stands now clear out, and Yorkville certainly brought a nice contingent of fans here today, and Yorkville team still out on the south end zone, I guess, with a little huddle around their coach. But final score remained the same, 41-32 Geneseo, and Geneseo's offense awoke today and put the points on the board that certainly at halftime never got any indication that's what we'd be putting up on the board, but they came out and just completely dominated the offensive side of the ball in the second. Dominated that second half on the offensive front when we had the ball in our hands. I believe Kincaid had one punt, was all in the second half. And that's bodes good for your offensive side of the ball. So we're waiting on some stats from the statisticians here, and we'll give you a few of the totals here to end the game. And we didn't pick up any other scores across the PA system across the field as far as other games going on in the area today, but we know we had Cambridge and Anawan along with Rock Island and the like. Oh, here comes some stats right now in activity today. So here we go, the stats on the game. Let's start with Yorkville. Ballman for Yorkville had 109 yards on 12 carries. He's the one that broke about 60-yard run there in the first half to make up most of his totals. Quaid, the quarterback, was 11 of 22 for 202 yards passing today. Two touchdowns and one interception. And as far as their team totals, first downs, Yorkville 16. Rushing, they had 28 rushes for 158 yards, 222 yards passing for total offense of 390 yards total offense. Penalties, only penalized one time today for 5 yards. Time of possession 17 minutes, 16 seconds. And then the punt average, they had 6 punts and average of 38 yards and return yards 40 yards. On Geneseo's side of the ball, we had Andre Jackson with a stellar game today, 20 carries for 136 yards. Four touchdowns for Jackson today. Correct, yeah, 4 touchdowns for Jackson. Aaron Cuban, another nice game for him, 139 yards on 19 carries. There's a 1-2 punch for you in the backfield right now. Eric Norton added 17 yards. Augie Anderson 6 carries for 31 tough yards. Justin Gray had 92 yards on 18 carries. 2 of 6 in the passing department for Justin for 71 yards. Russell caught both balls for the 72 yards. One was for a touchdown. First downs, Geneseo 23 first downs. Rushing the ball 415 yards on the ground today.
That's pretty impressive, John, to have that many yards on the ground this afternoon.
66, we carried the ball 66 times, 415 yards. Passing the ball, we had 71 yards passing for total offense of 486 yards total offense. We had 3 fumbles, we lost 1 of them. Penalties, we had 4 penalties for 40 yards. Time of possession, 30 minutes and 44 seconds. Punting, 4 punts for 38 yards. Return yards of 80 yards return for Russell. The bottom of the page here, we have rushing the ball. We had 44 yards rushing in the first quarter, 142 in the second quarter, 127 in the third quarter, and 105 in the fourth quarter. And what can you say? We move on to the second round of the playoffs, and that's all you want to hear at this point.
Certainly did, John. A great ball game here this afternoon from J.D. Donnell Senior High School. First round playoff action. Geneseo Maple Leafs 41. And the Yorkville Foxes 32 for TV 50 and WGRG 100.5 FM. Thanks to Kim Kennett, Keith Kennett, our technical producer, Mindy and Mark Yoon, Willis Andel, John Rowley. I am Clint Rice. See you next week. Bye.